Stand to my chorus and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Monarch's Myrmidon, although Monarch is currently in the hospital for the next 4 months, but that is a minor detail with which we will mostly ignore for the next 4 months until she's back, and we'll never mention it ever again how she got blown up. Hello Antonides, Spirits, and Harvinkar here as well. About to get started here today. We are looking at Kyogre here as well. I was wondering where he would show up. But he manages to show up just the same. So, yeah, we have an interesting month ahead of us. Last time, we had barely managed to save the company from utter disaster. This month, we're a little bit more than halfway through the month. We're in debt, and unfortunately, we have no missions that are actually at our difficulty level, which is bad, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm actually going to be able to handle that. Hopefully, we'll be able to squeak a couple of these things by, but as it looks right now, things are going to get very tight very quickly. Partially because I don't want to take missions against my own faction, but that is a completely different problem for now, hopefully. So, yeah, we have a whole bunch of missions to get through, hopefully, at least 3. And if we do these right, we'll be in a really solid position for the future, but if we don't, then this company may end early. This entire company has just been an endless study in, will this company end early because of things just not quite going the way that they are needed. So I actually kind of agonized a little bit about what mechs I was going to bring to in the start, and I decided I was going to spend the extra 5 days to actually get the Blackjack running up from when I had a minimum mech lance of 4 ready to go. So we have even less time than before. Oh, at least somebody does. This is going to be an interesting sprint to the finish, or at least to the finish of the month, because we rolled so terribly for all of our stuff. All the missions that came up are all 1.5 skull, and we just don't have a 1.5 skull force yet. So it is of more than a little concern to me at the moment. But with any luck, we'll actually be able to pull something off. Anyway, we got a force of 5 dropping in, and we're gonna hopefully be able to pull this off. And if not, then I suppose I have no one to blame but myself. Oh, great! We're already within range of the enemy. Oh goodness, let's see what we have. This is a 1.5 skull battle against, I believe it's Lao. That's a dervish, okay, 55-ton missile mech. Then we have a Clint, 45-ton mech, generally with an AC-5, although not always. We have a Halopolis, probably the primitive version, purely based on the fact that he's in this level. Hello, Ragged, welcome to the stream. Then we have a Centurion, which appears to be internal combustion engine powered, generally meaning it's not very good. Don't know what this is because it's mostly... Oh, that's our initial drop zone. It exists as an entity on the map. It's fun. So let's go back to Kyogre. There we go. All right. Obviously, we're not going to do anything at the very beginning because I don't want to lose my current first turn initiative bonus. Or not initiative bonus, but first turn protection from all of the sensors and all of the accuracy. If we can mob this dervish appropriately, we may actually be able to steal it. And that would be a huge pickup for us. An actual 55-ton mech. That's a cornerstone tonnage right there. It is one of the best tonnages in the entirety of all of this game. So I am kind of hoping we actually pick one up. Now, dervishes are not particularly vulnerable or easy to grab because they generally tend to be standard fusion cores instead of XL engines. So a mech like a bushwhacker, if you can run into them, which we haven't in a very long time, very easy to pick up because XL engines on all of them, you blow out one side door, so that's 4 parts right there. And so over the course of a couple of missions, you can very easily pick up bushwhackers. Dervish, not so much. And I would very much not want to do another Centurion. I'm sick and tired of Centurions. The Halopolis would be another great pick. He's missing, so at least we have that. I'm kind of hoping it's the Howitzer 2001, but at the same time, I'm also kind of hoping it's not. Because if that's an actual appropriate version... Oh, no. No. Are you stuck? Are you jammed in place? Are you unable to move? Oh, right. He's a hovercraft. And I put him in woods. Because I'm a genius. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to turn the sucker around. And get to work, I guess. Just... Oh, that was dumb. Oh, this is not a standard... This is not a standard dervish. So standard dervish has 2 medium lasers, two SRM2s, and 2 LRM10s. This dervish is packing 4 unknown missile types, so... And 2 unidentifieds, but there's probably AMSs. That might be the pirate one, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Really, none of this would be the worst thing in the world. There are considerably more terrible fates that I can imagine. Let's get our fire starters on the run, because they have to move quite a bit of distance in a relatively short period of time. I do want to be able to mob him and punch him and beat him to death with our melee fire starters. We did wait for the blackjack so that we would have the additional heavy firepower from the twin PPC, twin light PPCs, which, if I recall correctly, are also heat neutral. So yeah, we're going to lean into that a little bit. Do I have a siding? I don't. So I have to reveal myself to this group. I'm going to do it just because I want the best possible chance here. Alright, 27. Now, light PPCs will jam. There are no sensors. It's given us a 25%. These would be a 50% chance normally. I'll fire the light PPCs just because I don't want to waste the accuracy on the heavy PPCs with recoil. I didn't expect it. All I was trying to affect was the sensor jammed side effect that PPCs cause, and that would have been very helpful. On this guy, on the other hand, I am just going to be firing the mortar because I have acid rounds and I don't need to hit you in order to be effective with them. Acid! Times 1. It's not great, but it's something. Can't have weeds hinder your copy of you next time. Glad to see I'm not in a crapjack. It's a fantastic Mac. We have designed possibly the greatest blackjack ever. Unfortunately, you can't move, so shoot while you can, because you're about to die. Let's gonna plow everything we have into the dervish. Now the dervish gets to go, so everything that we built up earlier does not matter. This is all because we're currently sustaining a massive malice to our initiative because we reserved on the turn prior. One of the upgrades that tactics gives you when you do that is to increase or reduce that penalty, but we don't have that yet because we don't have very good pilots. Phoenix is going to be able to move forward into visual range. Still, the accuracy is going to be dog garbage. Still no sensors? What? How do we not have sensors? Oh, he's got to have some kind of jamming field on him, doesn't he? Well, fudge. I guess that just means we're going to have to beat him over the head as hard as we can. All three of these guys are stacked on 13. Ow. Nearly, actually did pretty much hit the Phoenix with that artillery shell. Luckily, nobody was around him, so I should be able to move my fire starters up without too much of a problem. Clint is a direct fire only, and Centurion probably is as well, although may have LRMs, as they often do. I'm going to spread you guys out for fear of the artillery. Primitive dervish. Oh, the 1S is primitive. Anything that isn't a heavy / assault and keeps its primary weapons in its arms is garbage in my book. That's untrue. In this game, that is flat untrue. I'll explain in just a moment. PPC off is standard and should always be used. Pirate? Hell no. Having your inhibitors off so your PPCs can just explode in your hands is a dumb idea in my book. Only missile the dervish. Yes. Reggie scienced command consoles last night. They stack. I don't know what that means, but I get parts of that, but I'm not fully sure of what the implications of that mean. 20 LRMs, 4 SRMs. That'll be easy then. What was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the arm-mounted weapons. Because of all of the equipment you can put in the arms in order to make them better accuracy, the idea that your primary weapons shouldn't be in your arms is a bad one. Especially because they receive just an innate 5% bonus to accuracy anyway, on top of that. So, like, hello, yourselves. So really, arm-mounted weapons, actually very meta in this. The reason why they're not in MechWarrior 5 is because you can actually aim at arms, but you can't do that in this game. You just have to roll against a random table. More fire! Yeah, wasn't expecting anything anyway. I do need to manage to beat this dervish sometime soon on initiative so I can actually kick his knees out. That is a 1H Halopolis, which is probably the primitive one. I'm not familiar enough with Halopoli to actually know the difference between the two, but I don't believe that it's the royal version. Hello, Varus. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Centurion still not doing anything. Again, primitive. You're going to sprint, full speed, come down the mountain a little bit. That accuracy of the PPCs is really terrible. At least you have a target lock. I'm going to fire. Wow. Just not living up to the hype of what I was kind of hoping. I believe there is a targeting system +2 for energy weapons in the head. Yeah, energy accuracy plus sensor tracker, and that's just not overcoming the problem. Okay, we're going to come run down the mountain. Unfortunately, we won't be able to stop in cover. I will take that as the price of doing business, though. while we sprint on in, and then just no heavy flamers, because that does have ammo, and heat neutral otherwise, so rock and roll. There we go, a little bit. We've touched him. From the top is 17. That's the fire starter, and that's who I wanted. Kyogre in his fire starter. We're just gonna... Ooh. We're just gonna walk right on up in here. You're a Clint. I generally don't have to worry about Clints. He might be the energy Clint. He's not the energy Clint. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna walk up and we're gonna boot him. I would prefer to actually boot him from behind, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Oh, I'll be out of cover from here. That's why. Still don't understand why that raised on my kick. Doesn't matter. We're still going to kick his left leg. That will mostly break through it, and then we're going to barbecue him with everything else that we've got. Go for the kick. Let it rip. Boot! Somehow he had armor on his left side, even though I kicked him. He is unsteady now. That'll make things a lot easier. Because if they're in F ion, put them in off, and they will hit something. No, the field inhibitor is only there to improve your close range accuracy. That doesn't improve long range accuracy. You may have to roll against a random table, but arms almost always have fewer armor points than anything else, legs included, which still makes them more vulnerable. Also, an arm can be destroyed by both left torso and right torso. I understand your logic. I still don't agree with it because of the innate accuracy bonus that arms receive and the accuracy equipment. The only thing I can do to make a torso-mounted weapon more accurate, aside from cockpit equipment, which will also affect the arms, is a turret. And those only work on some weapon systems anyway. So, I will stick with my arms and be very happy for them. Alright, so, how did I kick your right leg? I'm on your left side. You know what? We're just going to go in for the full charge. We're going to turn this dervish into a mess. 82% accuracy, just what we want. Bonk. Followed up by... Ooh, it's beautiful. And he's going down. We haven't even fired him yet. Got the Lance off painfully slow, Thumper, Arrow 4max, and the Lance of Zoomy Assaults. Pretty fun. Alright, I don't think the Blackjack is going to have a good enough shot to actually want to risk that shot. Unless I'm looking at accuracy values that are stupidly high, which I am not, so I'm not going to shoot that way. So instead, Mr. Clint, let's enjoy you. I'm telling you, my pirate friend said it was the way to do it. He also said he duct taped three of them together. I see. Well, I suppose there's always suicidal people out there. I'm amazed the weapons carrier hasn't died yet. It can't move, and it's still there. I'm also not going to get nearly as much of this damage as I want, because we're going to beat the crap out of it. Ow. Dick. Don't worry, we're going to break him. Alright, swing to the side, take aim. We're within the minimum range, so I can't really engage you effectively. But I can target you pretty well. You're out of your rockets, and you've got medium rifles, I believe. Holopolis I'm going to have to deal at a later date, most of them. Do I want to acid? No. I want to fire the acid, but I don't have to want to worry about the acid, so we'll go FDL on this one, and we'll... No! That's not what I want, that's what I want. 17 damage to the acid mortars for finding good shot. Hello, Yak. Welcome to the stream. Oof, the Holopolis is just on target. That's a large laser cannon. That might actually be a modern Holopolis. We're still not close enough to get a good idea. All right, you're gonna dump your missiles right on top of them, and you're gonna go for a crit. Do good. Yeah, we got all just parts that weren't there, so they got that much working for me. Dervish is gonna stand, and then he's gonna kick somebody. I can feel it. Who you gonna kick? Well, he tried and failed to kick, so I'm gonna work with that one. Tentacle Shogun has gifted a tier 1 sub to Yak78, giving out 28 subs. Gonna send out my Urbies. Thank you so much, Shogun. Hopefully you've been enjoying, and welcome, Yak. By the way, folks, if you happen to have any Urban Mech emotes, and I know that Yak happens to have them now, you need to be spamming them in chat right now in order to support the people who support the channel, just like Tentacle Shogun, who also made our lovely emblem for this entire company. What is he still thinking about? You missed the kick. Give up. Something broke. Wait, did he hit me? Did he? No, he didn't hit me. I just needed a while to figure that out. Once again, one of the Firestarter's legs is nearly gone. Because that's how this works. Still don't know what he's actually got. Alright. Tentacle Shogun. What I would like to do is move this mech quickly so it's less likely to get annihilated. Oh, that might do it. I mean, because if it's a jump, it's not going to be ideal, but we can make that. Yeah. Protect the mech. Vigilance. Aim for his back, and let's shut off one of the flamers just to get rid of that heat warning. Okay, machine guns were actually fairly effective. And I don't just want to hang out with you and stand still, but at the same time... Oh, I'm actually kind of really disappointed now. Because we didn't end up critting out his CT, which is what I kind of wanted. Clint's got an AC 5. I think this will net me what I desire. Heavy flamers, though they're dealing with 20 damage. I don't want to deal with 20 damage to them yet. Nope, none of those. And then... that. No crit? Really? Come on. Blackjack's just getting blasted at. Oh, I was hoping I could sneak through with that, and nope. No, I could not. Alright. You gotta back up, because your maximum range is ridiculous. Or your minimum range is ridiculous, too. No acid on this one. We want air burst, we want CT, and we want FTLs. And he's dead. One part of that. Although it was a primitive dervish, so I don't really care that much. We'll focus our sights on the Halopolis, because we're getting a considerable amount of salvage out of this one. So if I can finesse this a bit, we may actually be able to steal it. Unfortunately, I don't have any 0 damage weapons anymore, like we used to have. Ah, the good old days. 52, 55, I like that one. Let her up. Oh my god! You're killing me! And soon to be yourself at this point.
What can I do for you?
Stop failing. Alright, where's that? Oh, he backed off the cliff. Okay. You're in my line of sight. I'll shoot at you, because why not? You've been bugging me, I may as well bug you.
Talk to me.
Alright, Kager, in a solid-ish position, I suppose, to beat the living crap out of Clint. We'll move slightly to the side so that our friends can also shoot at him. And then we'll turn everything back on. For maximum barbecue. 55 does manage to come off, 38 damage, and then the barbecue. Yes, fire! Literal fire. This fire starter in the good condition. I kind of don't want to jump him on his own into the back line. I think that would be a very, very poor decision. If I run up right here, our left leg is towards the enemy. He might actually be able to run up around the corner and get me, so if I go here, that might be a little safer. Still not great by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm trying to sneak in as much as I can at this point. We'll go for a little cook. Yeah, small amount of barbecue should be fine. So more heat, more instability. Trying to push him over the edge. Although I think he's probably going to move. Yep, he's going to move now. Not very far and not very effectively, I would say. Should be a good condition to utterly annihilate you. Switch back to the acid. And he's dead. Just gone. Been having the same issue, multiple weapons at 60+% no hits. I mean, that's just the luck of the draw. It's annoying, it's frustrating, but it is the way that the game works. So I can't get too angry about it. That'll settle the Blackjack's guns. I've decided this mod needs several Scottish voice packs so that I can run a Highlander company and insist on calling it RogueTech. Oh, you gotta first unlock the ancient art and mysteries on how to actually do that. A couple of streamers have, which has been very interesting. So, but yeah, unfortunately, the game is relatively honest with its numbers.
How can I help?
Most of the time. Yeah, I definitely kind of want to get you over the top over there, and I'm really kind of disappointed I won't be able to do it in the way that I want. Also, apparently, I can't melee you, no matter what, so that's interesting. I need 3 pips of movement. This close to... well, maybe not, actually. Centurion 3A. Yeah, that's nothing special. But I will be so close to him that his primary weapons won't be all that effective. Of course, he still has a large laser at that point, but... I mean, who's counting?
On my way.
Come around the corner. Say hello.
Roger.
Oh, that looked like it was accurate. Also, we are getting kind of toasty out here. Jump! My left leg will be towards the greatest risk. No machine gun, no medium lasers, just all barbecue all the time. He doesn't have any heat problems, though. Not sure I like this. Yeah, this was a mistake. I should have given myself an additional turn to set up back here. But this will be fine. Phoenix can run. And I'm not going to fire the... Okay, yeah, this is just a standard Colopolis. Yeah, this is worth a steal. We just got to figure out how to do that. First things first, we'll loosen him up a bit. Next turn, I'll be able to actually fire the acid rounds at him with some degree of accuracy. Ow! Oh no, I'm dying. EG... Even HBFT has made a few voice acts. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, and I haven't had the time to figure out how to bother with it, so... Alright, let's turn a little bit, guard that one side, and target you! Just put a little more pressure on that Centurion before the Holopolis turns around and laserizes the crap out of Tentacle Shigun's leg. He always gets the legs! You do get a Scottish VP, would be a constant stream of infant. Sorry. There is an Irish one. Alright, you're gonna sprint up to the top, I think. You have a shot if you go there. Holy balls, why is it so badly accurate? Why are you so terrible at life? No sensors again! Jeez. You think I'm actually putting trained mech warriors in these things? No, apparently 6-year-olds. Well, apparently what it is the fact that nobody can hit anything. Because nobody knows how to actually run the sensor system. And that's just causing all kinds of confusion. Really? The machine guns are going to trip me up? That's fine. Go for the kick. Das Boot! Solid boot! And then a follow-up. A good follow-up at that, too. He's not moving until 11, too. Do you have a sensor lock on anything yet? Oh, you do! See, now it's up to 85 because he finally rolled a sensor check. I'll be significantly worse. I'm still going to shoot at you. Alright, so that's going to give him the malice to accuracy, which is what I needed. Could go running over in this direction to start working him down. I don't want to blow off the arm, if I can help it. Because arms, unfortunately, can actually be really useful. Right, if I move over here, then... Oh, I'm just lit on fire. Okay. Okay. I see what kind of game you're playing, game.
Aye, aye.
Right, this is going to leave me kind of vulnerable, but I think it kind of has to be done. 2 light machine guns, a mining drill, and a medium cannon. Okay, that's several levels of interesting. Oh, the heavy flamers actually do a significant amount of heat. If I just wanted a barbecue, what am I looking at? Apparently it won't care? I don't know if I believe that. I mean, if it say it's gonna do it, then let's try it. He's handling the heat perfectly well. Okay, I'll take it. I will choose to believe you. Yeah, that's not good accuracy. Need a better position. We need to get this mech further along the way so he can turn around, aim down, and actually have a snowball's chance of actually accomplishing anything. I got a character... I got the character cards from Kickstarter. Getting a 6-year-old in the cockpit is entirely possible. Just prepare for them to be a Star Colonel with 200 kills. Clearly, that's what I've been missing this entire time. I need to hire Star Colonel 6-year-olds. it is with her. Apparently not. Helpless. Ow. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Yes.
His mech is not so much intact anymore. But I want to charge. Why can't I charge? I know I can't charge. Alright, go for the punch. What's your overcook looking at? 20% ammo explosion. Yeah, we can't have that. Shut that off. Shut that off. They can't be fired anyway. The projection. 10% ammo explosion. Okay, shut that off. Punch and overheat alert. Well, not anymore apparently. Miss failure. I hit the Centurion. I was really kind of hoping you would have hit a place that I actually cared about. A little bit closer. Surprise! I bet you didn't expect to see me up here. Okay, that'll give him a decent amount of acid. Acid times 11. Much more pleased with that one. Alright, I don't want to have to worry about this problem anymore, so I'm just going to start moving to close distance.
Roger that.
Turn out the heavy flamers to save some ammo. Save out these flamers and this medium laser. And this one. You know what? Yeah, we're just going to have a running turn apparently. Because I need the positioning. 48s. Or if I ran back to here. 42. His armor is basically gone, so at least there's that going for me. Actually, I think I'm gonna go up here to take. Whew! I thought for a second I had missed it. There we go. Just gonna stack up all the PPC hits that I can manage. Weapons carrier, what you got? 20% or 28%. I've already jammed his sniper artillery and it's not like I'm gonna get it. Well, I might, so I should be somewhat careful with what I'm doing. Alright, Alobolus. Oh no, Centurion's moving. Centurion's gonna get a swing. Ow. Uh-oh, that was the wrong one. That mining drillio. I think this is a plot by Starscream to dethrone Megatron. That seems like a convoluted plot. Yeah, the Halopolis is cooking, and that's what I was hoping for. Let's go full sprint. Hi there, buddy. How you doing? Now, you do get an arm for free, so if I blow up this arm, it's not a big problem. Apparently I'm not cooking, or am I? This says I'm not cooking, but what? I don't know anymore. Kyogre just seems to have broken all logic when it comes to how this game functions. Alright, this fire starter will walk up here and beat the living crap out of him. No, he's not. He's gonna bounce up here. Aim down at his exposed backside. And just unload with machine guns. Maybe I can get a single medium laser in there, that would help significantly. Okay, nothing of that actually turned out the way I wanted it, but I suppose beggars can't be choosers. We just would like to be. 33. Yeah, about that. $52. Yeah, give the light PPCs a rest. Even though I planted 2 PPCs in the same location, it wouldn't have blown off a torso, so that's good. Alright, Shade, how open did we make him? We made him turbo open. We may have gone too far. I was not expecting the perfect torso hit. Okay, that has thrown a bit of a spatter into the works of this one. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. How good? We broke something on him. What is this logic you speak of? It's a good question. Wait, you're taking damage? How are you taking damage? Too close to the blast radius, it must be. Dude, you have like 0 health. Are you yeah, shut it down. Weapons carrier, engage the Centurion who is on the ground. Go for a center torso. Didn't get what I wanted. Okay. But when do I ever get what I want? Centurion's gonna rise again. He's missing a leg. He's got open armor all over the place. What is he gonna do? He's gonna hobble forward 1 step, fire everything he's got at the fire starter and fail. So we're good on that. Okay, Kagger, your fire starter. It's barbecue time. And only barbecue time. So I want you to listen very carefully. You are to only barbecue your target. You are to not actually kill your target. Heavy flamers are out of ammo, so we do have that going against us, I guess. Turn off the medium lasers. Aim for the face! And flamers away. Oh, look at that beautiful, beautiful heat. Can you just stand still and shoot this guy? What's your chance here? 10% ammo explosion? Too high. Shutdown on 10%. I will take the shutdown at 10%. Still didn't kill him. You're killing me. I mean, maybe not me, but you're gonna kill friendlies. Gone! Okay, don't have to worry about him anymore. Don't forget the mermaids. I gotta somehow come up with a way of not killing this guy, even though I want to take his stuff. We'll aim for the face. We'll shoot a single light PPC. We hit him. And then you, I don't want to shoot because you will blow up this arm. So just brace. Can't see through the heat, and that was not what we were looking for. Oh well. Could have been worse. Could have gone a lot better, but could have been worse. No, the ammo explosion took out the entire torso that I was trying to save. It's exactly that kind of mech-fu attitude that makes it into a marinade. Unfortunately, we're not going to get anything out of this. That's the most annoying part. You want the 1 Holopolis, you'll give me 5 engine cores, 2 spiked helmets, and some structure. What I really hate about the screen is it covers the entirety of the potential salvage, so I can't analyze what I'm going to get anyway. Who am I fighting for? I forget who I took this mission for. We got most of the Centurion. Yay. At this rate, it's probably going to be the fusion cores, because all of that was garbage. Do I have any spiked helmets? I have one. I don't need another. It's not the worst possible way it could have gone, but it sure as heck didn't go well. I'm really, really annoyed by that. But hey, at least we have a whole bunch of 200 fusion cores we can sell. Hey, Magnus! Welcome to the stream. Draconis likes mech-fu. They didn't even bundle the engines with a scam. I agree. Hello, Longwood! Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started here. A mission that was supposed to be potentially getting a 75-tonner turned out not to be, because the pilot driving the 75-tonner decided that he didn't know how to not shut off the mech and instead hit the button that blew up all of the ammo, taking away the sniper cannon that I wanted. Game, why? Actually, I wanted the whole mech, and I had the equipment to take it. I also had the equipment to keep him permanently torched. Seems. Oh, well, thank you for being here. 28,000 for 12 days. That'll be less than that. But that wasn't great. Yeah, we want you at top. That'll be 7 days and we'll be ready to go again. Less than ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. Just to make sure that we didn't break anything that needs massive repairs. I believe this should just be actuator damage. I'm freshly married as of Monday. Congratulations, dude! Hopefully you're having a wonderful time being a married man now. I will make the assumption that all is going well. So congratulations. 2 more days. Oh, one more day. Let's see. Destroy the meat. No lasting consequences. We don't have the facilities to cook them properly. Come on. There we go, one day. Alright, we got 4 mechs still running. Well, 5 technically. I may pull one of the fire starters out instead for the Panther, but the Panther isn't all that good, so maybe not. But hey, maybe some of our pilots have actually leveled up, and I can somehow have some modicum of accuracy or effectiveness in some way. I'm not holding out too much hope. I mean, I am fully aware of how this game is actually played, but still. Let's give you Tactician. Confirm that. Let's see. He actually, ceremony is here on YouTube if you guys want to see it. Oh, cool. We'll have to check it out sometime. Congratulations. Shade. What would Shade want? Probably Gunnery. But probably Gunnery, I mean, I'm giving Shade Gunnery, and he doesn't have much of a choice. You can get Bandit, because Bandit's fun, and I anticipate missiles becoming an important part of this game, as they often are. Need you, Shadow. Get some tactics so you can actually, you know, see things. But it would have been an interior design choice to have 5 tons of routing meter on. Wait, what? They were short and sweet. 13 minutes total? Wow. That is speed running a wedding right there. So you didn't so much as get married as you got eloped. Well, congratulations, bud. I hope you and your partner many, many years together. Oh, okay. I wanted to save this until I was fully ready for it, but, oh, this might be the right choice. Actually, wouldn't. This would be a bad choice, because assassinations are by far one of the harder missions in this game. I can control this if it's not against the Aurigan Coalition. Oh, this is against the Capellans. Okay. This would be a safer pick, by far. But it gives us fewer chances of actually getting what we want to get. Also, it's a 1 skull. Well, that makes it safer for the end of the month. If we do this, though, there will be main lance, defense lance, dude and his bodyguard, and the reinforcements. So really 4.5 lances at this difficulty level. We're not killing things fast enough, though. That's the major problem. We're just not butchering people quickly enough. Which, you know, not great. Now that fights the Capellans too. Would also give us 5 of 23, and it's a straight up battle, and I don't have to risk my medal. So I'm going to do this and see if we can't turn that around in 4 days into another mission. What do we got? Vindicator 2X, Firestarter 0F, and a Chameleon. Chameleons tend to be pretty good. Do I want to put a Blackjack on this one? I think I do. Blackjacks are pretty solid. Although Shade has a higher gunnery. Of course, Shade can't use the higher gunnery, but that's neither here nor there. They're watching alongside me right now, working getting them into BattleTech lore. They've been acquiring RogueTech soon. Oh, well, thank you. I hope they continue to enjoy. Alright, what do I do? It's gotta be Shade. Unfortunately, I think it has to be Shade. Shadow, step back. Shade, get in there! And hope that the Blackjack can handle it, or rock with you. This is very much a support pick. It doesn't have any real crunch firepower. Unfortunately, that describes most of our company at the moment. A lot of our units are fairly good support, but I don't really have anything that'll actually destroy targets when I actually aim at it. So, I'm gonna have to come up with a better solution to this problem. That will probably involve Gauss rifles. Hopefully, will involve Gauss rifles. Or more PPCs. What would be a fun 55-ton mech to turn into a twin PPC mech? That's the true question. I guess spouse or partner alongside. Thankfully, my family are respectfully. Let's see. Bushwhacker, I suppose. Although I really like to use big ballistics on my bushwhackers, because the stereotypical bushwhacker that I think of is always large laser, SRM4, LRM5, I think, and a AC10 or LB10, which is, you know, a rip roaring good old fun time. Oh, I think it also has twin machine guns on the chin. I think. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually driven a bushwhacker. So, do they have that familiar? Exactly. Gauss rifles are so worth it. Long range and precision can't be except ERPPC since there's no ammo requirement for them. ERPPCs aren't quite as good in RogueTech as they should be, primarily because they've over nerfed the heat. Although it's not as bad as BTA. BTA has decided that they just don't want you to use clan gear, and so they made those things so hot they're literally unusable. Brother's the same, so. But yeah, I'm really, really unhappy with what BTA did with the clans. I love Bloody, but oh, recently Bloody actually made heat sinks so that they sink 4 heat instead of 3 heat, and I just want to throw things out a window. I read that, I was like, what? How dare you? Done to make them more viable. Like, what is it? Wait, why is the date not April 1st? Why did you write this? Mad Cat Mark 3? Oh, I'm so done with Mad Cats. The number of Mad Cats and Savage Wolves and Mad Cat 2Bs and etc. just was too much. I got so tired of it. So incredibly tired of it. I want non-Mad Cats. Just like I want non-hunchbacks. Good, we get to spawn right here. You know what I want? I want a huntsman. Because I never get to use huntsmans. Or a linebacker. I never get to use linebackers. Let me use the clan mechs that I never get to get a chance to actually use. Alright, you've moved, you haven't, and this should be fairly easy, but I'm sort of regretting not having taken something different. Talus is 50 tons. So. If I got right up close and personal on top of you, I would have 0 accuracy anyway. And you're a Pegasus, which I believe is triple SRM6. Which means I don't want to move first, because you're going to drive right up on top of me and annihilate me, and that would be incredibly unfun. Screw it. Run with it. It's not like I'm risking any of my stuff. Obviously, I don't want to waste this much heat, so small lasers all off. Machine guns off. Yeah, we'll build a little bit of heat. Yeah, 720s, so. And Bossy will probably get 4 Mad Cats. We always do, unfortunately. That's the problem, though. Everyone who sees BattleTech either sees the Mad Cat or the Shadowhawk, and that's all they want to pilot, which they use more models in advertising. I don't know why the Shadowhawk became such a big deal. Like, it's not a good mech. It's not even, like, well represented in lore. Yet, in this game, they're everywhere. I know. 425s don't equal 100, but still it bugs me. There's always the Griffin. Oh, can you please be more original? It's not your fault. It's just that, like, all of the mechs you are describing are the most stereotypical, boring-ass mechs ever. It's due to the Great Death Legion books? Oh, okay. Wait a second, how did you move? You just moved. What? Shenanigans? How did you do this? Oh, right, this is not my fire starter. This is a very good fire starter, but this is not my fire starter. Little bit of barbecue. I think not whatever the heck my keyboard threw up. Yeah. That's why they are cool? No, they're not cool because they're boring. I know you're gonna build a mini hammer. Hopefully not. Just let me build something interesting and entertaining and not just the same. Like, heck, I wouldn't even mind building a cicada if it were actually heavier and more useful. Oh boy. This just doesn't get any better, does it? I won't do that. A melee Atlas for Kager? That's way down the line, and Atlases are played out. This is the problem with playing this game so much. It's like, I'm bored by like 80% of the mechs at this point. Most of the mechs in this game, no, not interested anymore. It's a lot of vehicles. It's an annoying number of vehicles. Septicemia is even in the game. I don't know what that is, but apparently it is. feats, sweet, Firestar, 2 half of the desert, yeah. Uziel's a 50 tonner, and I would love an Uziel. I just never ever see them. Like, ever. Seriously, what is with the Uziel spawn rate? It's so terrible. It's on, like, no missions. Okay, so at least we're about to be dropped directly on by hostile forces. I was worried the game was gonna go too easily. Get up here, get away, because life is about to be really, really terrible. Oh good, you hit. Good job. Now if only you'd managed to blow that leg clean off, I would have been so much happier. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run... Apparently not there. If we were to charge, we're looking at a 59% chance to hit. I'll be in cover, but my butt will also be towards, you know, that, which is less than pleasant. And if we're charging, we're not cooking anything anyway, because the way weapons work. Screw it, we'll do it. 175 damage. Kill him! Oh, we're gonna kill him! There's only 2 factions with Uziel, local government, Fade Sun, and the other guys. I've never run into an Uziel in time to be able to actually make use of it. I've only had, I think I've had an Uziel once before, where it was actually fieldable, and even then it was like borderline unfieldable because of the tonnage we were at. You just move into 75 tonners so quickly in this game. Which, you know, isn't really a bad thing, it's just, it makes it hard to use the really interesting mechs. Alright, what do we got? 35%, yeah, this ain't gonna go well. Yeah, that went about as well as I could have expected. Blackjack, run! You are so screwed, Blackjack. You're bringing up the rear. Light BPCs! Hey, you hit him. Good job. Miracles sometimes do happen. It's rare. I think you get one on random from the pirate start. Mecha Godzilla. By the time you're in Mecha Godzilla, you don't need anything else. Wait, why is he unsteady? He successfully did his charge.
What can I do for you?
Long story short, just don't trust anybody. I gotta get you out of the way, but at the same time, like, how do I get you out of the way and safe?
No shooting.
Pack rat, that's gonna be fun. Shoot at you. Do all the damage that I can. Just want a good old-fashioned bog standard fun Uziel. Twin PPC, SRM4 or LRM5, I can't remember which one. And a pair of pulse lasers in the shoulders. Make it fun. Hey, the Oberons are here. I don't know how they got here, but okay. Welcome to the party. You brought an Os Scout and a Cloudbuster AA tank with large chem lasers. And a Ripper. Remember how I was talking about how I wanted, like, cool and interesting things? Guess what we're not seeing so far today? Hoplite is the not so rare frisbee make at 55. Ugh, ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. I'm shooting down just basically every suggestion because I'm unhappy. Petulant child. It's like, yes. Yes, by this point, you know what? I think I've actually earned the right to be a little bit petulant when it comes to mech choice in this game. Ooh, that's actually fairly good against the Ripper on a turn 1, but you're slightly better. To the point where I'm just gonna unload everything I've got. We hit the Pegasus twice. Nice. As a tank, the Cloudbuster A is surprisingly resilient. Triple large laser is not bad, especially in a mech that doesn't need to worry about heat. So... sidle our way on over here, in cover, firing our energy weapons. None of them hitting. Sometimes I forget just how bad training day can be. The Oberon eye staring at us. Just trying to get all of my people out of the way so they don't get shot at. I'm just trying to run. Run and live to fight another day and all that. Yeah, that'll do. Take a pick. I don't know why I bothered. Osprey, never seen one though. Maybe this mission you'll finally get your champion. Not in this mission, we won't. I've had champions before. The 60-ton bracket is really hard to make work. So, oh, maybe this season, not session. Yeah. I've had champions before. I generally tend to run them either Ultra AC-20 or Heavy Gauss. Heavy Gauss rifles with them is pretty fun. But, unfortunately, being 60 tons, they tend not to stand up to too much punishment. Tends to be a bit of a problem. God, you're ugly. You're an all-scout, so we knew that, but still, you're ugly. Cicada. Cicada with the PPC. Did the enemy figure it out amongst themselves? We don't need to worry. On 10. That'll be our weapons carrier, who's going to continue to zip past over here as fast as we possibly can. Oh, you're there. Oh, you're a Pegasus. Can I get a direct line of sight on the Pegasus, please? Because I am kind of hunting him. Accuracy, not so good. Yeah, 20%. Ooh, 3 hits. The double Hellstorm artillery bull shark push me to build is dangerous with a good pilot. Hellstorms can be very good. Their problem is ammo, because they have to share the same location. So you only get a couple of rounds shooting out of them. Which can be a little annoying. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but it definitely puts a damper on certain things. We're just gonna keep on running. Because I'm not really interested in fighting Oberon right now. We can play games with them later. That went nowhere. 9 tons of ammo in it. We're good.
Negative damage. Repeat. My heat gauge is getting pretty high.
I don't think you can fit 9 tons of ammo into the arms. Unless it's bugged. The ammo hack where you can share from heavy cannon and torso works. Oh, ugh. I see what you've done. Guess this ammo makes the Hellstorm a lot better. You can fit a lot more ammo in the limited slot. Yeah, but you jam more. Although you tend to jam anyway when you're firing 6 shots. So I can see the utility of it. Still. 17s. Of course not. We're not paid to fight pirates? I mean, objectively we are. Heavy rifle in the chest and 2 caseless. Yeah. Yeah, that is a way around it. Until they finally, you know, finish making the ammo belt item. Which will happen someday, I'm sure. I mean, I could try and beat you up, but at the end of the day, you're an Oz-Scout with a medium laser. So you're annoying and stupid, but you're not, like, dangerous. The Ripper is twin machine guns and a medium laser, I think. If he's got a bomb on board, then I'm going to be very, very unhappy. Because it's going to hurt a lot. 28s? Nothing. 7 tons plus 2 cases. Yeah. Yep, it does allow Twin Hellstorm to work. Still think that ammo belts need to be finished working first. Vindicator. How about you? Can you walk up and beat the ever-living crap out of this guy? 29%. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Never mind, it totally worked. That was a 29% hit, and then they followed up with the cannon. Good job. Okay. Wasn't quite anticipating that. I do want a bull shark at some point. I've never actually been able to use one before. They're a very cool mech. They're so cool that I decided to actually port them over into Mech HQ.
Waiting on you, Commander.
In a multitude of designs. Alright, where are you? Because you made yourself vulnerable-ish. Or I could keep going after the weapons carrier. Or after the Pegasus, which I actually think I will continue to do. Because the triple SRM is actually really dangerous. It's not as good as it is in MechWarrior 5, but it's still nasty. Going to work until an ammo explodes. Yes, until the ammo blows up and everything goes awry. Still. It would be a nice way to get a Mad Cat 2B on the field without having a Mad Cat 2B. Which is essentially what it is.
Nice try.
Next. Cloudburster. Okay, that hurt a lot. Not gonna lie, that was very painful.
That's warrior.
Commander.
Alrighty, Mr. Blackjack. We do have to kill that Cloudburster AA at some point, because he's gonna utterly obliterate us. All on his lonesome. Gives me a shot at the Pegasus, but that gets me an actual accurate shot
Aye, aye.
at the Oscout. So kill what you can when you can. How bad is this? Apparently not bad at all. So
Aye, aye.
3 out of 4 hits. I'll take it.
I think I hit something good.
Never mind. Apparently that was a cook job.
Put it down.
Even though the alert didn't show. And yeah, going for the heavy weapons. Oh, a flamer too. Okay, managing to just nail us with that through all the pips of evasion. We got it. We get how you're going, game. We see exactly how you're playing today. Game pulling no punches. I'm not sure what I just got hit by. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's like that. I think that I've been hit harder than what's happened here. And lo and behold, that was indeed the case.
Locking on board.
But the first target has died. Well, no, second target.
Hostile. Removed.
First mech, but it was an Scout, so who cares? I get the feeling like it was a trap for my weapons carrier. Still, I'll just pull off the mountain, it'll be fine.
Wait for orders.
It's pretty gosh darn fast. Pegasus, we're just burning down the front of it. Oh, are there 2 Pegasus? No, pack rat. Pegasus, we are front and left side. Which, yeah, he's got facing away from me.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, Pontoon, just kind of get on in there and do whatever it is you can.
Aye.
I know I shouldn't ask too much because of the pilot that I'm having to rely on, but hey, a man can dream, right? Well, those small lasers can turn off.
Confirmed.
Just gonna ding some rounds off the hull.
Commander.
I question the work design behind mounting more than 2 ER larges on a Firestarter, but not the F. I mean, it's not the worst idea in all of history. And as long as you're in a not terrible biome, it can work. But, I mean, we're in a terrible biome, so it don't work.
Confirmed.
Full speed away. We need to show our right side to him, so we'll just do that.
Sprinting.
We'll shoot over the shoulder at Mr. Pegasus.
All weapons are go.
Get some hits on it as well. And the Vindicator. We're not going to be able to kill this Vindicator for a while. Can I fly up onto the hill? No? Okay. Okay. Apparently that actually covers me? Yep, there's a gap right here. And right there as well, okay. Alright, we're just trying to clear the position away from the Cloudburster. If he comes out of the hill, I'm happy. If not, then, well, we've wasted time. But what else is new? 3 or 4 shots at a time it runs targets. Mega makes that thing per as it runs things long range. I just don't run at max shots most of the time. Oh, I love running a Hellstorm at full 6 shots apiece because that's basically instant unsteady. For Kickstarter, supposedly logistics company is starting to send out Clan Invasion Wave 2 emails. Cool, cool.
Commander.
Alright, Chameleon. If I wanted you to walk up and step on top of a Pegasus, you'd have a 59% chance of accomplishing the goal. I'm going to ask you to do exactly that. You can accomplish this, you'll have killed him.
Copy that, Commander.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it! Damn it. This is what I get for believing in things.
I missed.
Oh, life is just a series of endless disappointments. The fuck? You absolute knob.
I can't take much more of this. Commander,
I don't even. I can't even. Yeah, she did. She blew herself up. So that was fun. Hey, we hit the Pegasus. Did the chameleon thing guises? What? Technically, it's what you get for bringing a training mech to a gunfight. Chameleons are fantastic mechs, period. There's no training or not. They're just good mechs.
Okay. Ready to go.
At least the blackjack is functional again. Leave my weapons carrier alone. I have to pay for that. He's also like sprinting at super high speeds. How are you even hitting him? You hack. Alright, not you, not you. But in fact, you keep shooting, and eventually maybe you'll kill something. Oh, who am I kidding? There's a 60 or 40% chance to hit, and the cannon he just buried that sucker in the ground. Leave me alone, or I'll turn around and beat you to death with your own mother's skull. How is the irrational training design? It's flexible. It has a mix of just about everything: jump jets, medium energy weapons of various sizes, ballistic weapons, and the machine guns. So, a chameleon that was a laser boat in my early career carried me hard, just running up, jumping, blasting things. Yep. No, Black Knight.
Commander,
Alrighty. Someone give me a direct line of sight on that guy. Are you the pack rat? Yes, you are. So you are indeed the target I need. That won't really give me any of what I want. It'd be funny, but it won't get... Well, it will get past the damage reduction.
moving fast.
It gives me a slight accuracy bonus.
Firing everything I've got.
Oh, we actually got through. Nice. Blackjacks, chameleons, next thing you know, you'll start adding chargers to the company. Chargers are great. You just need to have a whole bunch of technology in order to make them more flexible. Today is just not my day.
Internal structure damage.
I'm here.
Somehow you don't see that, but okay. Pegasus, twin large laser. Throw in the air medium. Shutdown chance of 10%. Unfortunately, you managed. Oh, no, you did. Good job.
Generating a lot of
Good job. Now, the blackjack needs to get the heck out of here before he dies. Right now, he's currently sitting on most of his mech being in flames. If I turn like that, Cloudburster could get behind me. And I'm not fast enough to jump up on top of this. Which, you know, is unpleasant. Ripper's out of ammo, so I don't worry about the Ripper at all.
On my way. Double time.
Shift like so. Light up the pack rat or the cicada. Oh, you're the PPC twin ballistic. I get you.
On.
I don't even ask anymore. Training mechs aren't all bad. The Crockett is decent. Yep. It's the half ton of machine gun I have trouble. Pull it out. You don't need it.
Ready for order.
Vindicator. Slowly hobbling our way forward. Slowly. Again, we're just going to focus on everything we have on you for the minuscule damage that we can do. Pack rat's going to pull back. Weapon carrier will likewise pull back.
double time.
We're going for the high ground. Oh, actually. Give me back that Ripper. 1%, because I don't see it. We're going to try to shoot down the Ripper. There's a lot of pretty big guns on the Kraken, to be fair. An AC-10 and 2 larges. Dude, there's a Vindicator right next to me. Shoot him. I mean, is Falcon in-game and have unique models, has wings and stuff? Wait, what? MGs are the creators admitting that there are infantry in the BattleTech universe? What? I'm confused as to where that comment even came from. Yes, there are infantry in the BattleTech universe. I get the feeling like I'm missing something important to that. Alright, we're going to continue to ignore the aircraft so that we can just get into a nice, solid position to, quote, rain down on them crawlers. 2 hits, I'll take it. The generalization that training mechs are bad is inherently flawed. Yes, this is true. Training mechs are not bad. Target. Turn off that, turn off that. Get the temperatures back under control. Both are 30%. But if I hit the pack rat, it'll just die. Falcon for BBC carrier, you know. But they need to exist in the weapons table. MGs as a mech weapon are a suicide note? Nah. I disagree with that. Machine guns have their place. They crit out all of the things inside. I guess I'm gonna be shooting at you then. Good hit. There goes a leg on the cicada. You should check out both Jupiter Hell and a game called Approaching Infinity on Steam. I think you'd like them. Also, Daemon Ex Machina is a nice fax man. Remind me of them after the stream because there's no way I'm going to remember that. But I will try to remember, but I doubt I will succeed. This from the guy who GM'd a player's 42 machine gun Solaris design because it was stupid. No. The 42 machine gun Solaris bullshit was dumb. As was the idea to put all small lasers on something. It was stupid. It was an attempt to try and defeat the game using only efficiency math and not taking into account the more important things like ranges. With MGs, it's the number of them that counts to not so AP for MG. Longwood View has gifted a tier 1 sub to Libby. It's gifted 33 subs, going to send up a heart piece. So thank you so much for continuing to support the channel. By the way, folks, especially you, Libby, you need to be spamming, and to Antonides. More. You guys, both of you guys at least, and everybody else in chat if you want to show support to the channel, need to spamming Urban Mech emotes towards Longwood, because he is providing support for people. Not only is he supporting the channel by giving himself stuff, he's supporting the channel by giving other people cool stuff. This was right after Solaris 7 box came out. Oh, we're talking about 2 different events. Okay. No, the Mech HQ game that we ran, somebody tried to do that. They wanted to boat small lasers, and they also wanted to try boating machine guns, and I explicitly told them they weren't allowed to do that. That Cloudburster is getting some work done. So you bringing that up was causing me to be thinking of that event. So, yeah, it was unfun. Yeah, multiple machine guns. Oh, there he goes. Was that the cicada? Yeah, that was the cicada. Okay. A little less than ideal because I don't have any way of dealing with Mr. Cloudburster AA over here. God, that's gonna be a nightmare. Just gun him down. So we got a pack rat and a Cloudburster AA tank. The micro laser arrays were pretty good. I actually ran a game with one of those. Alternative is like clan micro pulse array, and good luck finding those. I don't know how I'm gonna kill this Cloudburster. He's got way more lasers than I do. We're gonna move there, we're gonna chill for a turn, then we're gonna pop over, and then we're gonna shoot him. So that I can actually fire without, you know, barbecuing myself to death. But all of the vehicles plan very much on hiding inside of those fields of minerals. Because it's such a fun thing to fight against. Ooh, hey, we got a hit. I'll take what I can get. Apparently I can't get up this. That sucks. Zoom. Step on him? I'd have to get to him and he's going to be firing triple large laser at me the entire way. It's going to be bad. Oh, he may have stepped out. He might have stepped out. Although I can't seem to see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I think he stepped out. Alright, I have a massive high ground advantage. He didn't move very fast and he stepped out of the ring. All of the lasers. That did not do nearly enough damage. And I'm gonna bounce you over here. And then you're just gonna chill. Because you're gonna help support breaking that thing with all of your weapons. Through the burning forest. 9% accuracy. Long ago, when Fossil was still making new BattleTech products, Solar 7 box came out. My group did some sessions there, including one guy fielding a 42 machine gun light sandblaster. Yeah. Yeah, I realized that after you had mentioned that. So, but yeah. I still don't think that'd be very good. How small were the arenas then? Because like if you're only reaching out 3 hexes. And that's for a long range, which is a +4. Like, how does that beat out somebody who decided to bring AC-20s? Who has a range out to 9? Now need a mod for special Blakist Max. The Archangel looks interesting, and a mod for Super Heavies would be nice too. What's the tripod called again? I used to know and I don't recall anymore. You can find it on Sarna. The arena scale was ×3. There's still 21 tons of guns. How much ammo did he get? Alright, weapons carrier. Oh good, we have a direct line of sight for 15% accuracy. Woo! Oh, we're through the Packard's armor. The Ares? Ah. Alright, fire starter. You need to not stand still, because if you stand still, you will die. Versus if you move, you probably die. Kill those. What's your cook? Your cook is a shutdown on 10. I'll take 1. 20 tons of engine. Wow. So 10 meter hexes, because mechs aren't really 100 feet wide. So you can run it in 45 tons. 45 tons with 42 damage coming out of it? Yeah, I can see that, although I would wonder whether that or medium laser spam would be better. Although you're not generating heat, so there is that going for you. So you need 4 tons for every medium laser. Oh, wow, yeah. You'd actually be pretty efficient on that one. Well, the arenas are small enough that you can guarantee you'll have initiative on turns moving. Why not? 1 ton of machine gun ammo is 200 shots, so under 5 shots per 10. I could shoot you, but I'm not going to. I'm going to fire everything I've got at you. Alright, that was 2 hits, but I'll take whatever I can get. I just need him to die. Well, for the machine guns, you're going to be fishing for attacks and headshots pretty well. Yeah. So for me, it's going to come down to how big is the arena and who has the better initiative. Because I don't really care. If I'm going to win initiative, then you're never going to get a good shot on me. Because I'll always be able to move out of the way. Because it's only 3 hexes. Oh, thank God he's dead. Which is why even now, I'm not really sold on the idea of throwing in that many machine guns, because raw damage is only 1 number. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought the game just ended and it was like, hang on a second. Although, honestly, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, that would mean one machine gun shell would weigh at least 5 kilograms. That's like a 70mm cannon. Machine guns are canonically up to like 20 millimeters. Ow, he punched through my armor. Ready duels are either surprise, burst, kill, slugfest, or hide and seek. Mm-hmm. I don't disagree at all. But that gun is only good if you're within 1 hex. On the outside too, but once you're at 3 hexes, you're at a +4. So you running plus that +4 plus whatever your opponent is also stacking on, like you're not gonna pull that off. You've just got too much stuff angled against you at that point. I'm up. Okay. That was a good. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna. I don't know what she would prioritize.
Engaging jump jet. All weapons are go.
Hey, we got 1 hit. Okay, so it did prioritize the fire starter. That works. I think Greybeard was saying that it's 9 hexes in the Solaris format. What engine even weighs 20 tons? I don't know. So they only multiplied the weapon ranges? Because if so, that's dumb. Like, I got problems then. I don't like at all how this balance is gone. So we're gonna take a 1 damage weapon and give it a range of 9. That's half a ton. Like, what were they thinking?
Commander.
Oh, I already know the answer to that question. They weren't. They were assuming everybody would play the game as if they were a rational person, instead of in the way that wargamers are going to play a game, which is hunting down any advantage they can get. Oh, you're within my minimum range bracket, you jerk. There we go. Kinda, sorta. That's a guarantee, though. Oh, wow, we pushed right through that one.
On my way. Double time. Roger that.
Missiles. No missiles. So, 9 hex range machine guns. Although, wasn't Solaris 7 the upgrade, the update which also allowed you to fire AC2s like 4 times in a turn? That, however, is a good suggestion.
Right, Commander.
Variable fire rates.
Firing everything I've got.
So like a 280 core at 45 tons with 42 machine guns, no armor, some legit. You'd want some armor.
Orders.
Because if you're running totally clean of armor, then any traveling shot is just gonna trash everything to hell. Light him up. There we go. Jeez, that took way longer than I needed to.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Victory. I'll take it. Take what I can get. He's getting better with those BBCs. I mean, he had the high ground. He had a serious high ground advantage. Is this online, and are you aligned with any faction at all? Just got into it and joined the Aurigan Coalition myself. So we are playing with the online map. We are currently not aligned yet, but we're working on that. And we are planning on aligning with the Aurigan Coalition. I feel bad just for doing that. Do I have any ripper parts? Oh, I do have ripper parts. Unfortunately, I can only get one. That'd be less than ideal. PVC would be useful. Any good cockpits? A flak targeting system. How many of those do I got? I have none. Alright. Put all this gate is away for now, so I can figure out exactly what I'm stealing. 280 fusion core. Flak. HS plus 1. Heatsink for fibrous would probably be useful. No double heatsinks, unfortunately. Although a double ton of SRM. I'm not really using SRMs at the moment, so it's not that useful to me, but it's something to keep in mind. Okay, grab that. Yeah, we got a sort of a bucket full of parts that we don't need or want. Why have XL when you only run MGs? Engine core 300 weighs 19 tons, the XL is 9.5. We'd love to have you. We're in need of folks to beat back the Davian Tyrants. We are not going to beat that. I hate to break it to you. The moment Kameo left, like, it was gloves off. We're going to get eaten by Davian on this one, unfortunately. My goal at this point is to align with the Aurigans before they get wiped off the map. So. Oh, someone asked what engine weighed 20 tons? Yeah. Still the XL. An XL in that design in a Solaris environment? Heck no. 34,000 just for a single gosh darn mech fix. It's gonna take 11 days! You're killing me here, game. Killing me. One, two, stop. Last day before the end of the month. We can technically win, but I think we're gonna want to cram something else in there. I do technically have a mech group. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No way we beat that assassination now. We would just get annihilated. Defend base we might be able to pull off. Because local pirates take it for cash. Would cash or parts be better? Like, we're technically surviving. Yeah, let's do parts, because 6 is 27. Never know what you're going to gather. Shade move. You can't be in there. That, and the 2 fire starters. Which is the one with the twin vehicle flamers, that one. Kig, you're in there. Tentacle Shogun, you can go in... What are you currently trained for? Blackjack and fire starter use. Shadow, what are you even training in? Panther. Who's my best gunner? I literally don't have enough mech warriors. Oh my god. We're not doing this mission with only 3 pilots. It's not gonna happen. Our Lord Commander is doing good for the faction. We have an alliance of the periphery going on, man. It'll be good. You're very optimistic. You'll forgive me if I don't share. Hollandaise, the life of Spurt. What? Big pirate guns, parts all the way, Rack 10 pirate, disco lasers. Yeah. Unless I can hire a pilot, which I don't believe I can, because I do believe my barracks is full. It's a moot point. Yep, moot point. We're not going to take a mission on 3 mechs, even to defend base. Won't do that to myself. End of the month, we survived. Barely. I'm now in a comfortable phase in my RogueTech campaign where I'm running 2 groups of pilots multiple times a month, at least 6 missions per month, so contracts always cover expenses, bar disasters. Nice! It's always a nice position to be in. Ooh, what's wrong with you? Modify armor, repair arm. I believe you are in so many pieces that there's almost no point in looking at it. So, time to start hunting assaults or better heavies. Yeah, that phase of the game. Alright. Barracks to see if Shade leveled up again.
Commander.
He did not. Mercenary, let's go find something to kill. Although it is a new month, so we do get a new role. Please be more kind in our favor. Okay, very kind in our favor. A duel. 121,000 sea bills against the local pirates. 7 parts will be worth more than 121,000 civils. So we're going to want the Phoenix, and we're going to want the Firestarter with the Twin Flamers, and that's you. Just in case, you never know. Alright, so where was Shadow? You were trading on the blackjack? No, you weren't. You were, okay. Keep that in mind. Anyway, we need Kager, because Kager is going to be driving the Firestarter. And lowbrow. Put Shade inside the Phoenix. Just bounce him all over the mechs. Let's hope I can sneak a vehicle in. Let's see. Archer best heavy? Heck no. I do punch and artillery. That's where it's not, oh god, I will survive dangerous. It's, oh god, I will survive all the ones before I fight it. And then comes Mecha Godzilla. I mean, it's a duo-duel, so he would need to have Mothra next to him. Nah. Artillery's god in this game. Once you have it, you're comfortable. Once you have artillery, you can take missions that are well more difficult than what you should be able to accomplish. You just need 1 solid artillery mech, preferably 2, and then 2 solid long-range punchers. And then everything else is fine. Then Archer grows wings and engages in a magical girl transformation. What kind of drugs are you on? That 2 swings at 4.5 skulls plus. That gets silly. Yep. Just as likely. Oh, for the Mecha Godzilla thing? Yeah. If we're lucky, we'll run into something that's worth salvaging. But I doubt we will. Half skull, so. At this point, I'm just hoping to save a couple of fusion cores so I can sell them for money. Alright, turn 1. Enemy contact. We have... It could be worse. The heck are you? Yeah, you ugly. I saw the spider. I'm not familiar with his mech design. That'll be interesting. Yeah, run into here to get into the forest, along with your jamming capability. The best kinds of truck life. Sure you are. Harmless bunny. And a Hollander. Oh, it's a Hollander. Is that a giant MRM pack? I'm feeling like it's probably a giant MRM pack. Oh wow, we got 2 hits on the Harmless Bunny. Well, that makes you feel good. Pick up the Harmless Bunny and you completely shake it out. That will be accurate as all heck, and I'm very looking forward to it. Oh, solid! I don't know what he's got, but I know I want to take it from him. No mech named the Helpless Bunny is as helpless as it would like to appear to be. Yeah, that's what I thought. Coil gun or something. Hollander. That's also what I figured. Happy to see that I'm currently being very accurate. Don't encourage them. Okay, so one of his missile packs is now empty. The question is, how many does he have? I want to keep my range up because I don't know what he's packing and I don't know how long. Extend the range and blink. Didn't work. Oh no, now HBFT is going to get you once. It's the gosh darn VSPL or Hyperlaser. Ow, that hurts. Hollander, I am going to beat the ever-living crap out of you. You do know this, right? Oh, he's going to be able to do that multiple turns in a row. That's ungood. It's very ungood, you might say. So target him, because we got to finish him off. The fact that he got to jump at that level and not be instantly unsteady is always fun. Yeah, I don't know what that is, and I kind of don't want to find out. I'm not getting enough speed. I must go faster. Well, maybe if I'm face tanking from the front, that might not be the worst thing though.
Roger. Affirmative.
More hits, more fire.
Leaving you. Aye, aye.
Slide to the side, take aim, acid for everybody. How have you not died yet? The first round of shooting completely annihilated him. Second round of shooting have not gotten nearly as good successful. Can I take that MRM-40 away from him and beat him with a head for it? Ever see a pink laser before? I have not. You're unsteady, you're on fire, just give up. Eject from the mech. Save me the trouble. I don't know what he's shooting at me and I don't want to find out. Oh, this career is much earlier than mine. I've been grinding on? Yeah. We are not that far into it. If I do this, I'm gonna die. You're moving on 16. Or will I die? You know what? We don't know. Oh! Let's turn on the hot seat. That gives me more options now. I'll walk up and beat your shins in. I can do it. Full on charge would be a 71% accuracy. That would absolutely annihilate him. I'm gonna do this. Hardly ideal, but it might get me what I need. It did not.
Need to cool down.
He is unsteady again, though, so it does slow him down. Oh! 21 damage. You dick.
Damage is light.
Jumping around, ignoring your unsteadiness status. Gotta love it. And by love it, I mean, please die.
Firing a full salvo.
Little bit of acid on you,
Critical hit.
and see where that'll go. Hollander's not well known for their heavy armor. I knew I was gonna get shot at a lot. Unless when rebalanced VSPLs used to have absolutely murder damage to weight ratio, 2 tons for 90 damage. Oh, how'd you beat me? Ow.
Solid hit.
How bad? Fracture the right arm, because of course it was. Oh, the hot seat. They rebalanced the hot seat. It's much toastier than it used to be. They recognized how ridiculously good hot seat was. I'd go for the kick. And you know what? Turn off the medium landers. Go for the barbecue. He's got 50 health on his back. Jeez. So I really do want to hit him from this right side. Because he's already exposed to me. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because the Hollander has no guns anyway.
The hell with the weapon.
You missed. Of course he missed. Only got down to the important bit. I don't even know how he's functional today. The disappointment is immeasurable.
Armor breach.
Cause you were dumb. You literally have no guns left. Nothing? Anything?
Been shot in the internal.
Come on, give me what I need. 59% accuracy, plus the bells and whistles. Ammo explosion? I do technically have ammo. Yeah, this is true. Shut off one flamer.
To hell with the weapons.
There we go. And then kill him. Come on, you can do it. Kill him. There we go.
That's one less.
Way closer than it needed to be. Seriously? Talk about your long-range charges through forest, no less.
Receiving you. Critical hit, Commander.
I'm gonna need you guys to stop failing me. How bad are you? Arms and legs? I don't really care now, do I? Although I have an accurate shot at him now, so. Good night, Irene. A rocket Hollander.
Target eliminated.
Mission success.
Way more damage than we wanted. And we're not going to get nearly as much as we want out of it, but could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Although I'm very curious as to what the Hollander I was actually rocking. Some kind of rocket pack. But I'm just not super familiar with it. It wasn't a very good Hollander. Good Hollanders have Gauss rifles. We lost money on that mission. Of course we did. Took damage. Of course we did. Hollander OP. It tells me nothing about what it actually had. Okay. Rocket Pack 20s. Mechanical jump system. Spiked fist proper TSM. Prototype double heatsink kit that or prototype double heatsinks that I can't really use. Sure. Got the parts that we can sell. We also got the TSM. The only thing we didn't get was the spiked fist that I wanted. I can live with that. Is VSPL still rule solid? Economically, I hate duels. Oh, it didn't interrupt? Nah. Duels can be good, I guess. Just not at this level. Because, like, you're very much limiting the number of parts that are going to be on the field to only being whatever you're fighting. So if you're not fighting something good, it's generally not worth it. And the money payout on duels is trash. So. Oh, we're going to be in the negatives. There's no way that repair bill on that Firestar is going to be cheap. Because we had all kinds of openings. Which means I'm going to have to fast click my way through Darius complaining about us being broke for a lot. Oh good, he only whined once. Darius, get off my boat. Alright, selling! I would like to sell fusion cores. 80 rated fusion core for sure. I have 4 200 rated fusion cores. I wonder where they came from. There we go. Now we have a little breathing room. Fuel cell, internal combustion, heck no. I'm gonna leave that as an option for somebody to try and make a cheeky build out of, because they're terrible. And they deserve to feel bad. Now look green too. Pink laser equals re-engineered small laser? Ah. Now let's see. Oh yeah, I haven't actually checked the store to see what's on sale this month. That's actually moderately important. Flamer, bolt-on rocket launchers, quick cell, alarm 10, pirate PPC. Advanced optics is certainly worth the purchase. Heat bank not so much. Haywire and arc ammo would be pretty fun. And infinite thumper ammo and safe UAC-5 ammo, but I don't like safe UAC-5 ammo. Okay, we can just chill then. Because we're not getting anything done for the next, 7 days. Just gotta chill. Stop. 2 more days. Lowbrow is a what? Lowbrow is a vehicle pilot. You know what? Yeah. No lasting consequences. Ooh. I believe he can die on that one. That would be bad, but... One of my fire starters is out for 6 days, which is uncomfortable to say the least. But we'll turn that around hopefully into a slightly less horrible mess. Yeah, Lowbrow was a vehicle pilot. Shade being out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. How long until Shade is no longer in the hospital? 13 days! That's a problem. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicle pilots? Jesus. I gotta see if we can hire any other mech warriors. If I get Jack Draw, he's a bad gunner, but who isn't in this company today? Alright, where be Koenig?
Yes, Commander.
Koenig von Zwerg. Argo. Hiring hall. 126 days? That's for one pilot, yeah.
Commander.
That's not. Except barracks. Where is it? Jackdraw, come here.
Ordered.
Koenig von Zwerg. Had to be done. That way we'd actually, be able to put pilots in the field. Because we're already running pretty thin. You know what? Let's do that. It's a half skull. The odds of us getting anything really interesting are pretty low. And we're already set for the end of the month. So we'll do that. Technical Shogun, what other experiences do you have? Firestarter and Blackjack. Welcome to the Blackjack. Not a very good pilot for it, but that's not really the point now, is it? Put Shadow in the Phoenix, and then our weapons carrier, which has miraculously survived despite having taken huge amounts of damage. And we put Lowbrow back in it, because Lowbrow's good at this. Let's see. So who is it then? Who is what? Laser, who's our small laser? I'm not really interested in getting VSPLs anymore. We used to, way back, when energy weapons just had a flat across the board +1 accuracy, and totally, completely destroyed any sense of balance the game had. Not that it has much to begin with. We had an enforcer, which was a VSPL combined with a whole bunch of other weapons, all on the one arm. Because you could pack like 4 or 5 energy weapons onto an enforcer. And early game, that thing hit hard. And you would tune the VSPL between accuracy and damage based on what you were trying to do at the time. It works out pretty well. Not perfectly, but fairly decent. So this is something that I've been kind of thinking about needing to have to do. Is just start taking missions for clout. Because unfortunately, we didn't start as the Aurigan Coalition, we started as the Turians. And because of that, we didn't get the free additional +50 relationship with any faction. So we've had to start from scratch, which on the one hand is fairly thematic, but on the other hand, I just worry that, well, we'll be kicked out of house and home before we can actually manage to finish things off. Oh, it's this map, right. The castle. It's a really solid defensive position. And this is always where we spawn. Grab missions and coalition. The other problem is that I just don't play this game enough in order to easily farm out a coalition. So, yeah, this has been the plan since day one.
Copy that.
Join the Aurigans. That's why Monarch has Kamea's voice when she's back in 4 months. I need to improve my hospitals. Hey, sensor lock. What do we got? Well, it's an urban mech. Yay. Urban mech, Scorpion with MRMs. It's dangerous. And a Rotunda recon vehicle with rocket launcher. That's unhealthy. All of this is unhealthy. There's too much fat in our diet. This is bad. Alright, Jagger, just, I guess, slip closer to the enemy. Without making it obvious that you're slipping closer. Because I don't think we're going to engage this turn. We'll engage the next turn. So I just want to get out of their vision so I can drop on top of them. RCR. Unknown single ballistic. Well, that doesn't fill me with dread or nothing. Wow. Alright, you got a little bit of acid. That'll work. I wondered about that when I saw the Arano last name on your commander on the stream I caught. Yep. I figured why the heck not. May as well go for a theme. Whew. That was way more accurate than I figured from that kind of range would be. But at least the Rotunda's shot his wad and now has nothing left. So he's completely ignorable. Now we just need to worry about the Scorpion. Although this gives just... Haha! You missed, punk! This gives the Scorpion another useful variant. He also broke something. Which, you know, has me all kinds of amused. Hi, punk. Punched through the armor. A little bit further. Then alarms for days. That's an unsteady right there. That's the first time we've actually managed to use that Panther effectively. For so many missions, it had the absolutely crap risk-heavy PPC, which was like worse than useless. Why does the Scorpion have all the good variants? There's a version with a UAC 5, there's a version with a light Gauss rifle, there's a version with an MRM 20, and there's a version with a thumper. Scorpions have all the cool variants. Getting a little bit of distance to drop back down here. You've already lost your thing, so I'm going to target your legs. We're going to ramp up the gun to ludicrous levels.
Aye, aye.
And we're just going to beat the ever-living crap out of him. Phoenix is going to back up. Ain't no way the Phoenix is going to get far enough away. And we don't have dead fires on this mech, unfortunately, because they were on the Centurion. Just walk slightly away. And we'll have the Blackjack take care of the rest. Go Mortar FTL. Couple of good acid hits, actually. So, pretty happy with that one. That'll be perfect. Take aim. Don't miss. Target CT. What did I just say? I said don't miss. I said don't miss. He then proceeds to plow 2 PPC shots, full power, into the side of his own friend.
Aye, aye.
And then you... I love it. So glad you replaced that. Oh yeah, the Quicksell Heavy PPC is garbage. Beyond garbage. It is unusable trash. Hit that leg. Did you blow it off?
When I shoot you, you'll take
Did you manage to fire 20 missiles at a target, most of them hit, and not blow off the leg? Is that what I'm looking at? Yep. You somehow managed to miss 20 shots at the location I explicitly told you to shoot at. This is not a one-off, this is normal. And it's one of the reasons why I adamantly believe that they have messed something up when it comes to accuracy. of called shots. They've done something and it's broken them. Because we can't hit a called shot to save our lives.
Battle mech down.
I don't even want to know. Hi, punk. Not you. Yes, you. I'm talking to you.
Leaving you.
Saw that you had a line of sight somewhere.
On it. Got it.
That went into the rocks. Hello, humongous. Pilots shouldn't expect to survive if they missed. Yeah, you can say that again. Don't care about you. You're helpless. You, on the other hand, need to die. Well, you can kill them.
What can I do for you?
You can't shoot because we got friendlies in the way.
Sounds smart. Cooling.
That repair is going to make this entire thing not worthwhile. That's what bugs me the most. Apologies for missing Saturday stream. Why would you apologize? No need to, my man. That's early game RogueTech? Yeah. There's something screwy going on with it, though. Like, whenever we ask to target limbs, it never hits. And it had 1 health. One of those 20 missiles that hit. Of which 30-something% should have gone to a leg. And somehow, mysteriously, none of them do. Nah. There's something wrong with the current logic. And I've spoken to other people, and they've all said the exact same thing. That when you aim for limbs, you can't hit it. It just doesn't happen. But enough crying about inaccuracy. Okay, I don't know what the RCR was. Masks. Oh, it's the race car. Oh. Well, that's cute. Got some parts we can sell, so that'll be that. Still, the repairs on the Firestarter are going to take an annoyingly long time. And once we fix them, then we can turn it around and put it back in the field, but I like having both of my Firestarters available. Also got to figure out how much reputation are we currently on, because I think we've only hit 50% now by doing that. And earlier level missions don't give you nearly as much as later level missions do. So if we really want to like farm for experience, relationship with the Arano, we're gonna have to take higher difficulty missions to cram as much as we can. Krita took something from Steiner. That's the first war activity that's happened today. It's a little weird. People are going slowly. 4 days. Oh God. Thank you. Thank you for the only 4-day repair job. Reputation. I'm betting we're only at 50%. It's near the bottom, isn't it? Yes. Oh, we're only at 40% even. Ugh. Getting up to 100 is gonna be so hard. Could be worse. I've been building rough with Ghost Bear. Cool, cool. Football playing furries, gotcha. I'm just teasing you. Right, we'll get all 3 mechs back in a relatively short period of time. Need a little bit longer for all of my pilots. 3 days until the other Firestarter is ready. 8 days until Shade is ready. Please tell me Koenig is leveled up as he has not.
I've got your back.
I need gunnery. I need gunnery. On all of them. You're a vehicle pilot, you don't need that. You're also a vehicle pilot, you're also... I have too many vehicle pilots. Too many vehicle pilots. Operation Quiescent Nymph. No. Fed base 6 of 27, but it's only a half skull. If I sink all of my points into it, I'm looking at 3 points. Oh boy. 142 salvage, or 142,000 C-bills. If I wanted to actually get a decent amount of pay, I'd have to come up to a 1.5 skull, wouldn't I? And then I could get 9. Ooh. 9 points. I don't think I can justify that. Are you a pilot yet? Nope. You gotta be here. Likely won't happen tonight? No, probably not, unfortunately. Do a test drive as long as it's not against the Aurigans. Because test drives are pretty easy ways of getting your hands on a lot of stuff for minimal investment. What are we test driving? Single heavy air asset. Oh yeah. Especially if it's a Warthog. Talking easy money. 4 of 19. I really need cash. Do I need cash? Not really. A Cascatel. Well, some Cascatels are really good. Other Cascatels are absolute garbage. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to figure out. I need the Firestarter, even though its armor is like tissue paper. At some point, I will also need to rebuild this into something. God only knows what. We are building this into something, and you are under repairs. Oh, you're also done. Everything about you is broken. Right. I will take a look at the Toro after this mission and try and figure out exactly what we're doing wrong. Everything. Oh, wow. Spiv is actually a fairly decent pilot. 6 gunnery, 8 piloting, and 10 guts. Means he's not very likely to get injured, but he's driving a vehicle anyway, so who cares? I would have liked him to have a 10 gunnery. Although I'm not quite sure what a Cascatel's running. Some Cascatels, like I said, are really good with solid armaments, and other Cascatels are just kind of anemic. So if it turns out to be one of the good Cascatels, we can actually just lean back and let it do everything for us. Also, it would not have made any sense to try and do reputation on this mission, because we wouldn't make any. Because we're working for the randos. So, single heavy air asset. That'll be interesting. Let's see where that shakes out. I need to continue to tweak that blackjack. I don't know what's wrong with it, because the accuracy that it's suffering under right now is really bad. And I'm afraid it might be a pilot tactics problem, and I'm really kind of hoping it's not. There's just some piece of equipment that I can drop down into that thing and fix everything wrong with it.
Command interface initiated.
Yay! Right out in the open. Do we know where they are? Ah, they're right there. Gotcha. That means here is a solid drop point. Because we'll be able to go across here and meet them on equal level. Or fall back and meet them from above. Haha, we're back here. Yes it is. What are we dealing with? Oh, I see a hunchback already, so that's not great. Crusader tank. Rifleman, this is probably the 55-ton version. And then... is that a Firebee? I think it is, but I'm not super familiar with them. Someone will know. Alright. Oh, we've also got an Urban Mech. And 2 helicopters. Cascatel, what you got? Multiple plasma cannons. Okay, this'll work out. Let them go first for obvious reasons.
I've got eyes on hostile
Yep, reinforcements. Is that a missile artillery mech? What, the Firebee? No. It's not artillery. It has missiles on it. It has like 4 SRM-2s.
Wait your command.
Cascatel, you're gonna do a little bit of dogfighting. You're also super slow.
Understood. Moving fast.
40 shot was medium chem lasers. 29%, 32%. Yeah, I'll take the 32.
Engaging target.
Hit! All we needed was the 1 plasma shot.
That vehicle was the junkyard.
Yep. Should work out quite nicely for us. Fiestata. Just gonna run as fast as we can to try and get across the sledge. Also biasing ourselves slightly to the side. 24% or 6.5%. Yeah, we know where we're going. Little bit of heat.
Wiring.
Couple of machine guns and one of the medium lasers even connected. So those shoulders are not missile racks. What are they? They're jump jets. A lot of the older mech designs from the TROs and stuff have like really giant engines on their backs. So 9 times out of 10 when you see a mech like that, it's giant jump jets. Airburst! No, we actually got a couple of decent hits on him with the airburst. What would you have recommended? What heavy would you recommend for 004? Classic catapult? It's not that hard to cram in. Yeah, technically the catapult doesn't have 2 Aero 4s on it in the one version that has Aero 4s on it, but that's a quick matter of resolving. Stay away, Firebee. Don't entice them to come after us. Don't shoot this PPC, nor this PPC, just shoot the lights. Double hit, and there goes down both aircraft on round 1. Very good for us. Of course, we now have to deal with whatever he's got. Inferno weapons, that's fun. I have a stalker with dual arrows. You can cram on 4 arrows onto a stalker. Yeah, I wouldn't field a dual arrow stalker because I would insist on having 4 arrows on it. Drift a bit closer as we slowly get up to speed. Oh, a mortar 8. This is going to be unpleasant, I can tell. He just unloaded on an archer and a king crab, actually.
I've got your back.
What? Oh, you're dual stalker, yeah. Gustata. Can I get a little bit closer? That is enough closer.
Accelerating to maximums.
Hi. Got a little bit of a barbecue just for you. God, the temperature is nearly impossible to control right now. And some heat. Alright, Phoenix, let us give him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine.
Okay.
With some... Oh, come back. With some of that. There, now he's been acided and rained on. Of course he's going to be firing his mortar. Yeah, it is a one-end rifleman. Twin large lasers! It's unpleasant, and we don't want that mech again. We've had it before. Vulture with the Aero 4 Vulture was so annoying in the MechWarrior Force. We had one of those. I believe it was Ripper's Rumblers. And it served its purpose. I just wasn't enthused by it. That was one heck of an alpha strike, let me tell you. Absolutely 0 on target. So we just threw 2 everywhere. Yep. Have the ammo for siege zone it though? Yeah. I gotta... Someday I should show you the Aero 4 Stalker we had. Because that thing was a finely tuned machine. With enough ammunition for even longer-ish missions. 4 arrows to just drop on people. And the heat sinks to handle it too for the most part. Not perfectly, but fairly well.
Waiting on you, Commander. You betcha.
Come up here, take aim at you. Switch over to standards. Start digging in. Made it better late than pregnant. Oh, hi Trapped. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Need some more gunnery. They all need more gunnery. They're all terrible pilots, and they should feel terrible. Alright, get right up close and apparently personal. Hi there, buddy. I'm totally done with all of you. I'm gonna break you into little tiny pieces. There we go. No more mortar.
I think things are going.
What now?
Ideally, I would like to kill him without destroying his right torso, so I can steal those incendiary mortars. But I will accept compromises.
Going as fast as I can.
No LRM because the accuracy is beyond garbage. Heck, you know what? Just don't shoot. Take this turn to settle your weapons. I don't want to be there. I don't want to hurt myself too badly. Okay, go for the kick. And the flamers. 71% chance of a boot. Solid boot. So Archer, not a good option for arrows. It's not bad. It's just... Okay. You can do the Archer. It's just... I wouldn't recommend it because it's kind of heavy for twin arrow. Like, there's so much more you can do to that design. Vulture was basically a boss. You had to avoid it for as long as possible because it could scrap an assault mech in a few hits at huge range, 99% of fights. It would be the last one standing if you kept out fighting and let the AI duke it out themselves.
Yes.
I can see your dilemma.
My way, Commander.
Alright, Rifleman, let's have a little bit of a slugging match, shall we? Wasn't able to connect. Yeah, if anybody's going to be able to shoot down the Cascatel, it'll probably be the Rifleman. He's got a bonus for it. My Archer 6W holds 110 Klein LRM tubes with all the ammo. See, now that is the perfect use of an Archer. That is exactly what the Archer was designed for.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Throw in a couple of different ammo types on that too, and you've got yourself a phenomenal support machine. So I rarely have an opportunity to watch on my PC, and I just tried to turn weapons off to prevent overheating. Oh.
Ha!
Cannot
Maybe a real opponent.
bring up all the heat. Hi there, Ugly. Okay, he's the primitive hunchback with the 2 or 3 medium rifles on his shoulder. That's my assumption. Yeah, hunchback 1G. Stop hitting my expensive Cascatel. I need it. Otherwise, we're going to have a really hard time killing things. I named it Missile Boat 1.
I will be done.
Please take this in the kindest possible way, but, it's a really boring name.
I live to serve.
Alrighty, somebody is about to go into a very unpleasant place. Oh, and it's you, Mr. Rifleman. It's you. Because you're one of the 2 major threats. We're not in bomb rack range, though. That's okay.
Locking target.
And then the Inferno rockets. Yep, that's exactly what I had planned.
I'm out of SRM. Talk to me.
Now, if only I could get a fire starter on top of them. That would be literally everything I could ever want. Let me guess. Yeah, from here, only the medium lasers can shoot.
Roger.
Who are we?
God's this heat.
What do you mean, God's this heat? She didn't do anything!
Down.
Walk up over here. Continue to rain on his parade, because he's mostly in trouble. It's plain, but it really shows its purpose with no confusion. I can see the logic behind it. It's just... It's an archer. Archers are like hero mechs.
Moving.
Supposed to have impressive heroic names. Oh, there's a camp. Oh, we shot this guy in the head. This guy nearly doesn't have a head. The kangaroo does need to die at some point. I mean, if I asked for an offensive push... Apparently not. Not that I could do it, I just remembered I can't aim for headshots on offensive pushes anyway. Dream not of might have beens. For me, when I stream at 3 a.m. with the mic.
Showing minor damage.
Yeah, we gotta kill the kangaroo. But you know what else I gotta do? Just stream missile fire into his head. There we go, that'll be a knockdown. Let's see how many, if we can force a pilot injury. 4 activations left until the pilot is dead. Okay, that thing's gotta die because whatever he's spitting our way is big and nasty and I don't like it.
Lost the weapon.
But you lost a weapon? Now the bright side is the rifleman doesn't have any weapon systems with which he can, you know, explode with. Oh, pilot just fell unconscious. Okay. Remember how I said we didn't want a rifleman? Looks like I don't have much of a choice anymore. Alright, Mr. Firebee, with your massive thunderbolt, I'm gonna have to, like, not let you keep doing that. Because that's just not acceptable around here.
Moving to position.
And I will deal with you in a moment. Archer 6W has 10 missile hardpoints. Yeah, that sounds like something you could turn into something fun. Alright.
Firing.
Multiple plasma, then the bombs, and the quad missiles, and... oh no.
Follow my lead.
Where'd he go? See, no more Thunderbolt 10.
I'm out of SRM.
Alright, still don't have a good shot on anything, so we're just gonna run like so.
Affirmative.
I will throw on one of these for added protection.
What do you want?
And the blackjack will reposition.
In motion, Commander.
Shoot the kangaroo! Well shot at. That's why I have 110 missile tubes. Is the Cascatel... oh, it's a loner. If I had a Cascatel like this, I would not put it in this much danger. If it isn't tubes or heat sinks, it's ammo. Good man. It's like a free heavy mech. Just got. It's not a heavy mech though. It's a 55 tonner with a primitive equipment. I wish it were a proper rifleman, but it's not. Let's prepare the Hunchback for a future bombing run, which is going to happen to him soon. He just hasn't realized it yet. Yeah, it's the 1N, which is the 55-ton version. Makes it a little bit more difficult to be excited for it. I've had one before. We turned it into a decent energy boat, but I've got a decent energy boat. It's 45 tons, and it's a blackjack.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alrighty. Shift over to the side.
Uh-huh.
Take aim. Not at you, but in fact... oh, wow. Your center torso is already fully exposed. So yeah, we're just going to start throwing random low-level shots your way. Here we got 13. Cascatel's on 20. You know what? Kager's going to reserve. Because that'll put the Cascatel on top of him. Which can turn around and obliterate him, I think. How much health you got? Chaff countermeasures unidentified ballistic, but it's your right side, which is your vulnerable side. Oh, you don't have much health at all.
Ready for order.
Oh, well, never mind then. I will take care of you instead.
Affirmative.
Hi there, friend.
Got the angle. Take the shot.
Yep,
That's a kill.
I think that took it out.
Flamer's empty. Reporting heavy fire.
And then you can just sort of chill over here.
Motion, Commander.
And you
Copy.
can seed him with the acid and the fall litter missiles. For all of the pain, and then... didn't I already move you? Let's move the blackjack. Thin out that armor even more.
Talk to me.
And finally, hope that Kager can make the move onto the correct weak side, which it appears that he can. I'll throw him into a full charge for 91 damage. Don't let me down.
Roger that. To hell with the weapons.
Hey, he didn't let me down. The one in his Omni? No, it's a primitive.
Brave.
The 1G can hold a rifle? Yes.
Mission successful.
But I don't like hunchbacks to begin with. I mean, I don't... it's not that I dislike hunchbacks. I've had so many hunchbacks. I would prefer not to have more hunchbacks. It's going back to my whole, like, being a mech snob and, like, wanting new and interesting variants that I haven't run 1,000 times before. And unfortunately, hunchbacks are one of those mechs that you end up running thousands of times. Because they're just really good mechs. So... they're good, they're solid, they're reliable, but I've used them too many times. You collect hunchbacks? I used to collect hunchbacks. And I got so sick of them. Cascatel took minimal damage, which is good. Alright, where is it? Yep. Oh no, it's 50 tons even. Jeez. You may not even get it. Although that's a lot of ERs. Who had that many ER small lasers? Large laser Tronals. Beagle active probe. A couple of Guardian ECMs. I know where those came from. Primitive sensors, standard engines. Yeah. We'll see if we get lucky. Or not, as the case may be. Let's see it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we got it. That'll be another 50-ton mech to add to the pile. So, they aren't flashy or fancy, yeah, but solid, reliable mechs. Yep, it just makes it boring as well. They're great early game. Again, I agree with you. I agree, they are good mechs. They're boring, though. I need that spice in my life. Something that makes you go, huh? When you look at it. And doesn't look like a dinner plate. That is the other important thing. So. I need weird mix, wild mix, cool mix. Heck, I'll even take a Vindicator, as long as it shows up early enough. The problem is they never do. Vindicators never show up early enough. By the time you get a Vindicator, you're on 50 Thunders at least. So, that Rifleman has 4 energy hardpoints, and that's it. It is truly an energy-only design. Which means the right choice is twin PPC. Actually, quad PPC, just like the Blackjack, would be good as well. In fact, better, because it's 5 tons heavier. There, 3,178 for the next 2 days. A nice, cheap, easy repair. Lovely. And McBay. Alright, so this thing was turned into a stick the last time it was actually out on the field, but let's first make sure that I can build another one of these. No, I'm not going to build the primitive downgraded one. I refuse. But we will ready the Rifleman. Again, not an actual Rifleman, just the small one. The 50-ton one. With primitive engines and everything. Yeah, this thing is completely shattered, isn't it? I've grown all of them campaigns? Yeah. I have a few Stormcrows in my group. Stormcrows too. Oh, we did manage to save both large lasers. They're bad, but we saved them both. Oh, this entire thing is just a nightmarishly bad piece of garbage. Alright, let's just first fix the initial problem. Okay. So, we're gonna go with... it has a 240 rated fusion core? What? Such a terrible, terrible idea. Can I cramp? This is its proper fusion core. I would prefer a 250 on it, but I don't have one at the moment. Obviously, we're going to throw in a standard fusion engine instead of the primitive to save a whole ton of weight. We will put in a double heatsink kit and hope that we can find double heatsinks. I only have one. So it would have to be that 280 fusion core, which is a little bit heavy. We also require structure, as well as armor, and then a cockpit. I have 11 primitive cockpits. What am I even doing? Throw in a basic. Throw in a basic. Throw in a... probably a flak, to be completely honest. That'll save some tonnage right there. Haven't even gotten to modifying that gyro at all. I mean, it would work, technically. But it's a huge engine to put into something like this. 4 energy weapons. I don't even know if I have... Oh, I do have enough PPCs to run that. Not efficiently, but... Give me some of that endo steel. And some of that ferro. There, save me some more weight. The Blackjack is... Although the Blackjack's not as fast. These medium lasers are pure garbage, though. Absolute unmitigated disasters, the lot of them. I need more double heat sinks. If I had 2 double heat sinks, then I could get away with a 200 diffusion core in this thing. And that would be grand. Yeah, that would easily allow me to put in light PPCs or large lasers or something useful. How hot is this? 28 heat. PPCs are barely over 28 heat. Engine heat sinking +1. Oh no, that won't help me. Yeah, I'm aware. I just want to get an idea of what I'm looking at, though. If I recall correctly, this is actually the appropriate loadout. Oh, wow. Grabbed in this XY, gifting 5 tier 1 subs, going out to Zorgi1, Church on a Hill, Maniacal Pyronite, Cold Steel 3025, and Detoy. Gonna send up my heartbeats over to Trapped in this XY. By the way, folks, if you have any of Mecha emotes, especially one of those 5 who've just received free subscriptions from Trapped in this XY, you need to spam them in chat right now to support the people who support the channel and to say thank you to the people who are kind to you. Yeah. Does this matter? This would be a -3 of, or minus. Oh no, it's only 1 pip ignored. I thought it was 2. That's a little disappointing. Not gonna lie. Still, a -2 evasion pips would be pretty good. I would very much prefer to put in a 200 diffusion core in that thing, but I don't have the parts for it yet. Also, we're still patching up and putting together other mechs at this point, so I don't really have the open base space for it. And how about you? What's wrong with you? Aside from everything. Aside from everything. Oh, you had a large laser tronal as well. How cute. By cute, I mean, what garbage. So I lost 2 heat sinks, ton of ammo, and both launchers. 12 tons. Well, luckily I do actually have the heat sinks to replace this with, so it's not all lost. And then missile hard points. We don't have much left. I'd love to throw in a pair of 6s. I actually don't have 4s. What? This would be 5 tons. That's not quite what I want, if I'm completely honest. And this, yeah, it can't handle the heat anyway. Boy. Although it would be a really nice upgrade, or side grid. 46 heat. Yeah, I just can't handle those levels of heat, unfortunately. Not unless I put in a double heatsink kit, but I don't have enough double heatsinks in order to actually turn that into a viable design. So twin 6s is all I've really got. Need the ammo for them. A pulse laser, maybe? It'd be a medium pulse laser, so not exactly impressive, but... Inferno, Deadfire. Standard. Give it enough ammo in order to do anything it wants. Could throw in a bolt-on AMS. I'm putting in an advanced optical zoom on you. Not at all. Do I have a medium pulse laser? Nope. Pirate medium? ER medium laser, there we go. How's my heat? 33 for 33, perfect. So an extra ton of armor then, I suppose. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Max this. And the legs. And then we start giving it a backbone. Yeah. I guess I can do that. Sure, we'll do that. It's an easy repair. It's not great, but I mean, kind of what you're going to do about it. There's unfortunately very little that can be done about it. Losing the large lasers is going to suck for longer range performance, but the addition of 4 missiles, it's not horrible. If I have tons to add for armor, I usually start on the back. Nah, always the front. I just don't take enough damage from behind normally. So, the 8 days of patchwork, we'll put that above the ER69, which I think we actually designed the ER69 into something. Just don't remember what. Repair, modify, repair, 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 more repair, remove. Install rifle ammo. Oh, we put in a light rifle on this thing, didn't we? And a tag and a large laser. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Neither is it very good. It's an economical SRM thrower early game. If it gets trashed, you aren't losing expensive parts either. Yeah. It's just that we need bigger stuff. Badly. 3. One more day. One more day. Stop. Make me. Is everybody in one piece? The fire starter has received irreparable damage and must be scrapped. Oh, actually, no, it did receive actual real damage on the flamer. 2 days of repair? Really? That's not grand. I was not expecting that much damage. Ah, shoot. That's an extra day wasted. 1, 2, and Shade's back on duty. Get our pilot spec checked, and then we'll dive into another mission. 113 days.
How can I help?
The most annoying thing about it is she died to a side torso engine, or to an engine destruction, which shouldn't have actually hurt her, aside from 1 injury. But no, it instantly gave her maximum injury and then just killed her. So that was a little disappointing. By little, I mean tremendously so.
Good to go.
Nope, don't need it. You're leveled. No, you're a vehicle pilot. You're good. And finally, you're fine. Okay. Mission time! Go kill me something. Operation Horrible Rudeness. Clean sweep, maybe? I mean, an ambush convoy would be pretty good. Because I have twin fire starters. So we can barbecue. Pretty well. Back over there. Shade, you are a Panther and a Phoenix pilot. Shadow, you've got nothing. So you can go over there. Shade, you can get in here. To be honest, what's the first level grant you? Because you are technically a blackjack warrior. Focus fire on 20. So you don't have anything yet. You're pretty far away from getting it. In that case, we're switching because Tentacle Shogun can punch better. So, and it's not like we're getting anything out of the gunnery section of this anyway. This could go really, really wrong. Did you miss an update? Yeah, 2 or 3 days ago. They've changed how the actual difficulty system is set up. It's now green, orange, pink, and purple. Or something like that. And yeah, green is the easiest. And as you move up through them, the skull ratings will change based on that now. It's a little weird, and I'm not 100% sure on it at the moment, but it allows more granular leveling to be figured out. Well, I need to go now. Good night. Good night, yourselves. Thanks for hanging around. Hope you have a wonderful evening. And yeah, chill. Chill and be well. This could be really, really good for us or really, really terrible. Ambush convoy missions can be insanely profitable. But it's a 1.5 skull, and we make up a half skull, I think, right now. So it's a bit of a problem. Oh, this could be very, very bad. Or it could be very, very good, because 5 of 23 salvage, we have to hunt down several vehicles at the least. Several of those vehicles might be good vehicles. Good vehicles sell for huge amounts of cash. And we could also run into, you know, random cool mechs too. But I have to hope that we run into only a couple of vehicles that we can easily kill. It's just to differentiate the difficulty of 5 skill missions, I think. You're actually 1 shield? Oh, really? So he's whining about a half a shield difference? That's not like him. I thought he only complained if it was a shield or greater. Tundra mission, which should be good for our mechs because we're bringing the flamers around to kill vehicles.
Interface initiated.
We need to stop those convoys. Woo. Alright, so intercept convoy. They are there, which means they're actually here? They're somewhere near here. We're obviously not going to deploy to the radiation zone. That would be foolish. Instead, I will get as close over here. 4, 5 as I can. We're run around the corner and we're going to barbecue. Unless you're actually 1 shield, unless it really changes the lineup.
Time to get dirty.
Alright, we don't actually see anybody on the first turn. Still calculating. Come on, game. Figure it out. It's not that hard. Enemy contact. They got to move first. Cheaters. Technically, it's round 2. Hi, everybody. Oh, this got bad real quick. That's a Nova. Well, at least the vehicles are really light. Oh, you're not even an important vehicle. You're the important vehicle. Wait a second, do we have no sensors on this turn? Oh, it says it's round 2, but it's not. This game's lying to us. Obviously, I'm not going to push for maximum reheat on this thing, so just turn off all of this and barbecue the heavy hover APC. Which is not an important target right now, it's a secondary. So Novas are unfun. Yeah, Novas are really unfun. Owens I don't care so much about at the end of the day, and Owens is a pretty anemic mech to begin to go anywhere with.
Just a scratch, Commander.
Although I imagine you could build a pretty interesting Owens with like some really big barbecue going on. Yeah, I'm not going to reveal myself fully to the enemy. I'm going to let them move. Blackjack will move over to the side. And we will aim at... God, anybody, really. 21 for 27? Heck, shoot. Well, nothing came of that, but we kind of knew it. I like Novas. We should get that. Nova is another mech that I've just used so much of. Novas and Stormcrows. Although not as much Novas, mostly Stormcrows. Rotary chem lasers, stop! Holy shitballs.
Damn, that hurts.
I hate everything!
Location confirmed.
I hate absolutely everything. Target here, go for the swarms. Just blanket the entire area. Nova's tend to run fairly toasty, so you can... Oh no, it's a pirate Nova. It's not a proper Nova. This Nova comes equipped with all kinds of crazy gear. Rotary chem lasers, they don't generate heat, because they're chem lasers. He's just got ammo to have to worry about.
Going turbo.
Not even worth it. So... Hello, bro. Welcome to the stream. You join us in a time of great pain. Really? You're gonna fire a machine gun at a blackjack? Okay. You're cheating. You're flat out cheating. The Firestar's gonna die.
Repairs.
You can fry his ammo bins instead. Chem laser ammo is non-detonatable.
Gonna need repairs.
So it's inert.
Damn, that hurts.
Technical Shogun may just die here. he's getting pretty gosh darn close to dying. That was a very important mech, by the way. I needed that. Small protection is BS? Oh, yeah. Well, not only is it BS, but... where is it? Where's that heavy hover APC? Wherever the hell he is. He moved into view of us at the start of the turn, and then he moved again. So, I'm a bit pissed. Oh, boy. Like a slide tackling into him. It doesn't matter. He's not gonna care in the slightest. You missed! Because of course you did.
Damn it all.
Well, at least he's full-on barbecued. Oh yeah, this heavy hover APC. Cheesing it up a storm. The wretched punk. Move! Quickly go! Oh, not that guy. Yeah, that guy should be safe. Miss. Aha! You missed, punk! Oh, never mind. You also have to shoot all your guns. Okay, could have been worse. And he barbecued it. I'd like to take him intact, but I do have to kill all of these people too. I know trapped one of his biggest critiques of the game. Yeah. I get notified it explodes in the log. Don't know. Didn't know it doesn't do damage. Yeah, it and chem laser ammo and oh, there he goes.
Standing by.
Chem laser ammo, like Gauss ammo, does not explode. Alright, 48s, 42s. Kill this, it's the head of the convoy, it has 130 health, so you're really gonna have to hit everything. What I thought.
That's firing out straight.
Yay, you didn't kill it. We're gonna have a really hard time with this convoy. What'd you miss? You missed everything. Oh, you missed everything. But now, chem laser ammo can be destroyed, but it doesn't go boom.
Waiting for orders.
It is safe. And you're on the wrong side of him to actually do any fire support, aren't you? Why is it not showing me? Yeah, so that's lying, as it often does. Alright, can I just get into a position where I can shoot you in the back? Probably not.
Got it.
That's okay. Target him. Alarms galore! Oh, good kill. Well jobbed. If I just keep up this fire, eventually we might kill him. While inert on a mech scale, chem laser ammo is still poisonous. You should not eat it. I don't recall telling anybody to eat mech ammo. You might be able to do this. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about you. The weapons carrier. Oh, it's a mortar technical.
Yes,
Liar.
Commander.
That's no mortar technical. I'm not completely insane, am I?
You say so.
I'm on the left side of the vehicle. I don't care about the heavy armor APC. But, okay, now it's switching. Okay. I was very confused.
Targeting 4 and out straight.
I like how you missed 3 out of the 4 shots of what are, to be frank, really important shells that you are completely flubbing. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. Because you're gonna get us all killed. I exaggerate not at all. Over here. Just go for splatter and follow-up rounds. A couple of good hits. It's the acid that I care about. Killing this ordnance carrier is going to be one heck of a challenge. The J-27s, though, should be kind of easy. I just need to be okay lucky with the weapons carrier. 17 on the Owens. Owen's going to make a break for it. Good.
Got my attention.
Kager in the fire starter is actually not going to do much. He's going to run over here, get behind the Nova,
Confirm.
look at the Nova, light a fire on the ass of the Nova.
Here we go.
I didn't
Battle mech down.
plan on that. I didn't think I shot that much. Huh. Well, I guess that's that, huh? Oh, maybe. Two heavy flamers is 40 damage. Two medium lasers is another 40 for 80. 60. Maybe. No. Wait, what? Yeah. Let's weapons carrier into the side of you.
Affirmative.
And for this J-27 transport,
All weapons are go.
maybe? No, not quite. But a follow-up should kill him. That's the mortar technical, which is fine. Flamers do increase damage to overheating targets. Yeah. Didn't think it was that much, though. Still, looks like we center court him out, which is not what I wanted, but it's what I did, so I must live with this fact for the rest of my days. Alright, missile carrier, you'll target him as well, and we'll clean you up at the end. Fire starter, twisted fire starter. Get back over here.
Copy that.
Where do you think you are going? Yeah, no medium lasers. I don't need them. You're already damaged. You are not, though, so. Barbecue!
Your own fault.
Yeah.
You were brave.
Well, we lost a fire starter to do, although we didn't fully lose the fire starter, the pilot did eject. So, significant portions of that mech are still intact. Applying heat damage over target, yeah. I mean, the other option was to let him wait back up. Yeah, I just would have trimmed it back if I realized how much damage I was doing. But it was the pirate flamers that did additional damage to overheating targets.
Standing by.
Blackjack. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on just pounding you until eventually you'll die. How are you just so impossible to shoot at? No sensors again? He's 6 feet away from you. Oh my god. I don't even. If I remember correctly, it's double damage for normal flamers, triple for heavy flamers. Oh, cool. We really beat the ever-living crap out of them, didn't we? I'm gonna need you guys to stop sucking. Okay? Need a serious, good faith attempt to stop just being trash. Can you do that? Eventually, we will manage to burn this guy down. Although he is going in that direction. That's not a bad thing. We'll be behind him. Leave my fire starter alone. He's got more important things to do than you. Are they inner sphere? Yes, our flamers are inner sphere. Not quite the range I'm looking for. Close enough to the range I'm looking for. Target. Just gonna dig into you until you explode. He hasn't hit anything in a very long time. That is why they suck. Klein Gusper. Yeah, cry some more, Tankborn. You still lost the Tukyid. It's also early game. Yes, this is true. The early game is always a painful time. Besides, initiative pilots are better than clan pilots because we improvise.
Roger.
And clan mech pilots don't.
Copy that.
One more to go and we'll have the convoy completely destroyed.
Right here.
Oh, there we go. Finally some good accuracy. We came closest to reincorporating with the Attrition, which was the original vision for the clans. Nobody knew what the original... Like, nobody still knows what the original vision was because it was all made up. Nicholas didn't care. He had no intention of ever returning. He wanted to be king.
Waiting for orders.
So he made up some mumbo jumbo in order to sound like he knew what he was talking about and just kind of winged it.
Confirmed.
Minimal respect. Minimum respect.
AC2 ammo depleted.
Poor Vikings just constantly getting destroyed every time.
Good to go.
I'm talking about Alexander, not the Nicholas. But Nicholas was the one who came up with the entire philosophy behind how the clans should run their lives. That wasn't Alexander.
For House Arano. Enemy
General
vehicle
Kerensky
down.
just wanted to leave.
Bug out.
Maybe return later, but
Extraction.
he didn't come up with the whole clan philosophy. He wrote his daddy's rep as far as he could. Yep.
Orders.
Alright, heavy hover APC. Let's see if you can handle this. You probably can, but let's see.
To hell with the weapon.
Okay, that's a great start, Jaeger. Alexander had less of a plan than Nick. Beyond not get drawn into succession wars. Pretty much. There we go.
Ever.
We have started the fire.
My flavor is out of fuel.
2 more targets to kill. Although technically we could leave at any time.
Aye,
And the Owens would be an interesting kill. Oh, I'm out of acid.
aye. Locking in all weapons.
Alright, Mr. Technical. Let's see if you can survive artillery bombardment.
Affirm.
Andre was the smart one. You guys said it. Leave, yes, to eventually return after the house has stopped acting like petulant children. Trying to remember the words in his speech. I don't recall if he ever said that he would return.
Commander?
Let's see. Weapons care. Let's roll. Don't care about the Owens. I care about the mortar techie. Because the mortar tech is the only one actually doing damage to us now. Does sound like they're firing way more like thunderbolts.
I'm losing.
So the sound effect is tripping me up.
Got my attention.
Alright, full speed run. You gotta catch up to another vehicle.
Ready to run.
And we're gonna give you a vigilance so you can be protected from the artillery you're about to take. As if they would ever stop acting like children, trying to not share the toy. He did not specify to return, rather just to leave until the houses be taken with each other. How it is human nature, clans are not to return home.
Standing by.
I don't know how much I believe that
Moving full speed.
about human nature to return home or not. There we go. Rocket Techie's dead. Now it's just the Owens.
Reporting. Enemy mover down.
Standing by.
I have respect for Alexander Kerensky.
Confirmed.
I have no respect for Nicholas, and the entire clan philosophy is born out of Nicholas's ideas. Oh, we even made you unsteady. This may actually become incredibly painful for you.
Sprinting.
Apparently it's not, because let me guess, no sensors. No sensors!
Defending Alpha Strike. I'll break him.
Will you? Will you really? You're not gonna get anywhere near him. Although I could turn on the hot seat. I probably should turn on the hot seat. Hindsight swing. Sounds like Clan Crusader propaganda.
Right here.
Nah, Ghostbear wasn't a Crusader.
Copy.
Ghostbear was a Warden clan.
Okay. Firing up.
See, now we're getting some work done here. which is a little odd to me because I would not have expected an Owens to be so hard to hit, or so easy to hit. And that'll be a knockdown for Mr. Owens.
That is something.
Boop. So, Ghost Bear is generally considered to be one of the better clans, though, because they're not, you know, genocidal maniacs.
Right, Commander.
Just a little bit weird, but not that bad. Blow his leg off to make sure he can't ever stand up ever again. Yeah, that didn't hit the leg, but whatever. They changed from Crusader to Warden during the war. Oh, flipped after the Great Refusals. Oh, okay.
Mission successful.
Okay. That I didn't know. Ghost Bear was the Warden clan sent to keep the Crusaders in check. Gotta love low tactics pilots mixed with no sense of gear on a night mission. Yeah, it could be hilariously fun. And you can't tell if it's a night mission or not, which is the other fun part. I wish there was some way of figuring that out in advance. They took a look at the BS that was happening at the council, especially after what they did to the Wolf, and said F that. Wolf was the only warden amongst the original 4 invading clans. Mm-hmm. Well, it's missing a cockpit and 59 days of injury. How are you not dead? But hey, at least the CT's still intact. I'll take it. Alright, yeah, we can build some vehicles. Rotary chem lasers! Woo! So many rotary chem lasers. BC energy, BC recoil, 230 radiant fusion core, that wouldn't be too terrible. Artemis 2, not so much. Pirate FCS. Oh no, apparently chem laser ammo is not inert. It does explode as ammo. Could have sworn that it was inert. I do need mortar rounds. I also need flamer ammo for, you know, more vehicle flamers. How much are you worth? 126. Ah, that's worth more. Grab the J37 parts. I don't need the heavy hover APC. I could get rotary chem lasers. I'm in need. And we're gonna need some chem laser ammo. 15 heat. For 25. Yeah, 5 heat per shot. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Chem laser ammo. Drop the vehicle flamer ammo to pick up another of these, because we're gonna need them. We have to totally rebuild something, so we'll hope we get lucky. Okay, we got both battle computers, which is good. We also got the still, which, for whatever that's going to give you. We can sell those, which will be very helpful. Mass, chem ammo. We did get the airburst ton that I wanted. Some MRM ammo. Yep, we got just about everything we wanted. Not fully everything, but most of it. Pretty happy with it. Plasma ammo was inert. Might have thought of that? Yeah. Have I played 3062? Yes, I have. So it goes deeper than that. After Ghost Bear let some clan Wolverine get away, they were never forgotten, but the clan Ghost Bear grunt that saw the children was not going to kill them. The Minnesota tribe. Which was very ineptly grafted into this game. But that is an argument slash whatever for a later date. For now, though, we managed to come out of that mission without too much terror. Yes, one of our 35 tonners is now on the ground, but I might actually be able to, and I hate to say this, use chem lasers to turn a mech into a fairly decent one. How do you compare Rogue to 3062? RogueTech is 3062 dialed to 11. So Bloody works with the RogueTech team a lot. They share a lot of people back and forth. Bloody's mod has a couple of advantages, one of which being the battle armor rework, which I don't believe ever came to RogueTech. So his battle armor, I believe, is better in the way that it's implemented. Bloody also doesn't use the sensor system, which I don't like, because I do like I don't like the fact that Bloody does not use the system, because the sensor systems and sensor checks adds another full dimension to the way that the game is played. I may complain a lot when, you know, my pilots roll a no sensors check, especially early level. 36.2 is RogueTech Delta 7. Yeah, that's fair. So 227? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's bad. All right, take that fire starter, put it at the bottom of the list, because it's not happening anytime soon. Battle armor, so I can do waves of elementals a la Zeddy. Yeah, you can in both mods. Both mods have battle armor. I believe that, but I believe that 3062 has battle armor done better. Both of them, however, have missed a trick in the fact that battle armor takes a mech slot instead of a vehicle slot, which is a major oversight that I think they need to resolve sometime soon. There's a lot of depth to the strategic aspect of the sensors. Yes, it does. And it makes the tactics skill actually useful. Without that, tactics is not nearly as cool. Like, sure, it still affects initiative, but the fact that tactics affects your sensors in RogueTech makes it the best skill in the game. Bloody has a more centralized vision for what he wants, though. I don't agree with certain parts of it, specifically about the clans, and I really don't agree with his idea that he's now thrown the entire heat system into disarray by giving an additional 33% heat sinking to single heat sinks, which I think was a completely flubbed idea. Thanks for the feedback. It's been a year plus since I played HBS and not touched the mods. I should be told. If you haven't played in a year, 3062 will be easier to get into, and is probably balanced a little better, a little bit. RogueTech, though, has the online map, so we're actually fighting over territory. If we look at our navigation screen, like, lines are changing in this game. I don't know how far Bloody has instituted that, but right now, various other player companies are conquering territory. Let's see if I can't find one. Yeah, right now over here, we've got 4 Federated Sons companies that have just helped capture New Vandenberg, and we have a single Aurigan coalition company who's trying to hold it back. This, by the way, is why I'm pretty sure that we're going to lose. That's why we have to beat Panzer before the end is nigh. It's pretty awesome. Better than MWO. Yeah, MWO is kind of weak. Fighting Davian on Carthage to restore the Turian homeland of the Aurigan coalition at the moment. Okay. But isn't that pretty far behind lines? Isn't Carthage somewhere up here? I don't know this area of space well enough. We normally when we've played, we hang around over here. Sort of in the northern edge. Although there was that one season we spent all in clan space and that was hilarious. It's the website, wiki, and source for the launcher. BT3062 is not a Nexus. Yes, this is true. Bloody is not satisfied with the new collection system that Nexus is doing, so he's pulled out of that. They ate all of Turian space. Yeah, they ate a lot of stuff, which is surprising. Normally, Davian doesn't live. Normally, the Tortugans show up or something crazy happens. Like whoever's down here. Okay, we got some weirdness going on here. We got some very interestingness going on over there. I have not used yet Nexus in a very large time, like Dragon Age Rare. But Nexus is so good. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't have any problems. Federated Sons, go home. Go fight Lao. Fight Lao, Federated Sons. Actually, no. You're already beating Lao. St. Ives is pushing out pretty hard, too. So what we need is for Davian and Steiner to go to war. Or, you know, the Curidans to get involved, but the Curidans are probably going to lose the Tortugans. They got a peace deal with Curidas, and they have a secure north border. Makes them a big difference. That sucks. During the day, the High Lady retired, and Davian just ate our neighbor. So we opted to war them to liberate our neighbor. Yeah, unfortunately, losing Lady Arano was pretty rough when it came to all our diplomacy. Just completely shattered. Telling people 3062 is I like the story mod of difficulty. Guess I should revise that up a bit. I wouldn't say the 3062 is easy. It just has certain complications that aren't there. And I think that Bloody's take on the clans is bad. BTA is the I like tinkering with mechs complexity, and RogueTech is the all possible sources level. RogueTech also has a whole bunch of things that aren't in any source, which is both a good and a bad thing. Good in that we have all kinds of crazy options. Bad because they decided that nuclear thunderbolts were a good idea. They are not. I'm still annoyed about nuclear thunderbolts. One more day. That's all we've got. How bad are the mechs? Oh, they're in good shape. Okay. Ooh, I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna game this out. 0 complaints about the Arano Restoration leadership or membership. That's good. Our leadership is doing really well at the moment, though. Yeah, but all the old deals, they stopped paying any attention to them. So I'm not complaining about them. I'm just saying that things kind of collapsed a little bit. All right, so where are the? Here we go. And then we're gonna need ammo. And RG. Ha ha ha. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now don't panic on me just yet. Alpha strike for 60 heat. Toasty. Well, I understood that weapon tech evolves, and I understand that many old school BattleTechers were not a fan of clan tech unless I think the tech past 3055 ruined mech building for me. Oh, when the industry actually starts getting parity with the clan. No, I'm just teasing you. I'm not sure this is going to work, but I like where it's going. I don't know if it'll work either, but I kind of want to find out. Nuclear thunderbolts are only bad in the enemy's hands? Yes. So don't misunderstand me when I complain about the way that BTA has implemented the clans. Bloody has overly nerfed clan weapons by making their heat outrageously high. And he justifies this by claiming that clan battle doctrine doesn't make sense and that clans should fight at close quarters with high heat, high damage weapons. And he believes this because he believes that the dueling culture promotes this idea. The problem I have with this is that clan weapons are, as a rule, long range, and they abhor close range physical combat, which a short range... Oh, by the way, he also reduced all clan weapon ranges down to the point where clan ER large lasers are shorter range than I believe either Innisfree large lasers or ER large lasers, but they're super short range. Clan doctrines work when abiding Zellbriggen. I agree. I agree fully. But, so what he's done is he's shortened clan weapons and he's made them super hot, so that you have to get close and you can't fire a whole bunch of weapons. So, some of my favorite mech designs, like the Masakari, literally can't be played in his mod, because they instantly melt themselves no matter what you do, because that's too many ER PPCs, and I hate it so much. Clan weapons are supposed to be long range. They're supposed to be light cavalry skirmishing style mechs, and the fact that he wants to bring them down to brute force battle axes is, and I'm going to say this towards the idea, not towards Bloody. Bloody's a very intelligent young man, but it's a dumb idea. I disagree based on the entire clan invasion period of the materials as published. Yes. Yes. Bloody's view of the clans, I think, is incredibly flawed and very annoying. And I'm not a grognard, a little bit, but, like, not super heavy grognard. But, like, the fact that he's inverting everything to do with, like, that sort of clan ethos is really annoying to me. I remember when doing a variant of the Massacre with the 4-year PPCs and 10 seasons. Issue brute force, bogged down, slugged out, clan fast moving, as you said, like cavalry hit. Exactly. And in RogueTech, you can do that. Like, there's enough extra equipment and specialties and stuff that you can actually make that work. But in Bloody's mod, at least the last time I played it, you can't do it. You simply cannot do that. So, and it is a complaint that I have about BTA 3062. So if you're a clan heavy player, you may want to play RogueTech instead, because the clans are better represented in RogueTech. Oh yeah, I gotta put a fusion core in this thing. Let's see if I can't somehow cram in this 280. Oh, we'll definitely be able to do it. Endo. Pharaoh. Yeah, we definitely can do this. We're saving 8 tons off of this. We're gonna need a double heatsink kit though, which luckily we can do because we have a 280 fusion core. Although the 280 fusion core is bigger than I want. How about a clan light? What do I get away with? I am short by 0.715, and I save 600,000 Seabills. Not the worst thing it could be. Sure, double heatsink kit. Actually, no, clan one probably, because that way it's all internal. That puts my heat efficiency at 60 for 60, which is beautiful. 4 rotary chems is gonna be fun. I can't build it yet, but this is my current idea. And then I've got a whole bunch of tonnage. Put an advanced zoom. Combat shield? No, doesn't have hands. I thought it was the prime. I just dropped the LRM for more clan double heatsinks. Yeah. Massacre prime equals 4 PPCs and 1 LRM 5. Clan philosophy in warfare hinges on the abhorrence of waste. That's why there is glory in using the bare minimum for most attack and defense. Yep. When HBS first released BattleTech, one of the first things I screwed around with was modding weapons and mechs to tabletop values. It was ugly, fun, slow, tedious, facepalm worthy, and interesting. Well, the vanilla game isn't even anywhere near the base game. So, do you have a clan heatsink for biomes that reduce sinking? Nope. I got nothing. The best I can manage is it's somewhere around here. There it is. A +1 double heatsink. But this is gonna need armor because we're taking a 50-ton primitive and we're turning it into a brawler, which is a little bit of a rough proposition. So we gotta see if we can't manage it. And then that. Let's do shift click. Ooh, not even 1 point. Okay. I mean, it does make it a much more capable brawler, especially against faster targets. I mean, I'd probably spicy mech. It's 66 heat sinking for 60 alpha, so even on biomes that increase it by 15%, we're slightly behind the curve. Although, ooh, actually no. This thing alpha's at 120, not 60. Because each of these things pumps out 30 heat. Because the rotary chem lasers can be switched between 1 and 6, and it only shows for the 3. So if we really want to turbocharge this sucker, then we barbecue him hard. Ultimately, what I find funny is people who took the tech that was often cried as Munchkin tech and made it more Munchkin. Specifically what? Yeah, don't count the extra shots. You're going to cook yourself? For show. I don't want to drop down too heavily, though. Let's see, 30 shots per. So it's 2 each. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I'm going to need, if I want to run this, we'll absolutely need an exchanger, and we don't have one. Post 3055 clan and Attrition. What piece of tech outdoes clan gear? Not even MRMs outdo clan gear. I struggle to think of a single piece of Innisphere equipment that matches a clan ER PPC or large pulse laser. I have a feeling your original CPT 100% need an exchanger at least. Yes. Yeah, there's no way this thing runs without an exchanger. How much is this going to drop my tonnage by? Gives me another 1.5 tons. Okay. I see something. Really? It's an upper... Is it an upper map, or is it a lower one? No, it's a lower actuator. Darn it. I haven't touched CBT forums in a long time. Clan LPL is best weapon in the game period. Clan medium medium lasers aren't much of a slouch either. Yep, lower arms only. I just don't have enough, I don't think. Without an exchanger, at least on this thing, there's no way this design works. 66 for 120. Even with the exchanger, it's going to be incredibly toasty. We can't build it anyway yet, but that is kind of what I want to do at some point. I do want to cram in quad rotary medium laser. I think it'll be fun. I agree some risk gear is the same level of busted as clan tech, then you have society gear. Yeah, but none of that is tabletop. So me and Bear are kind of talking tabletop gear. So risk tech doesn't exist in tabletop. Neither does society gear. Get proper cooling your rock. Yep. I used to do roleplay in the CBT fan councils, but story tells what crazy stuff stopped. Yeah, at the moment I can't think of a single piece of clan gear that is inferior to their inner sphere counterparts. Inner sphere XL engines blow up their whole mech when they die. MRMs are not as good as clan LRMs. Rack 5s don't even hold a candle to some of the weight savings on certain clan ultra autocannons. Like, yeah, Rack 5 is cool, but... Oh, some of the risk tech is tabletop? Really? Oh, that's cool. You could argue that Thunderbolts being indirect is something that clans can't do. Yeah. Yeah, Thunderbolt's good. Although Thunderbolts are also easily shut down by any sort of AMS. There is no clan gear not better than an extra equivalent. Let's not jump on the guy too much. He is a clanner and he very graciously came here to talk to us. So we can't just yell at him. Israel Aerospace Fighters ran for more damage than Yes! Yes, we do. Alright. Risk stuff was maybe equal to clan? I'll have to look into that more, because I was not aware that Risk Tech was actually in the game. Or in the actual tabletop. I thought that was all the insane creation of LA's mind. And all of the insanity that she brings. Alright, we need to find money. We need to find an exchanger. We need to find basically heat-saving stuff, because I do want to build that rifleman, because it'll be a very different rifleman to what we normally build. And with 180 shots on board, we will be able to fire at quite the pace for quite some time. Our first aerofighter, space fighters, YOLO, CG, Clan Ghost Fighters, command ships. That's what we do. Israel has aerospace fighters, just to call those guided missiles. We have great aerospace fighters, thank you very much. We have some awesome ones. Alright folks, that's going to wrap it up for today's stream. Thank you for being with me on this one. I hope you had a good time. Things are getting a little bit tight out here in the Aurigan Coalition with, unfortunately, the Davians moving in to try and seize some free real estates. Looks like the Turian speed bump did not last very long. If we don't get assistance from somebody soon, we're probably going to get overrun. But that's kind of par for the course for the minor factions. Hopefully we'll be able to actually join the Aurigan Coalition before that happens. If not, well, then we're just going to have to put up with the way the things are going to end up being, and we'll have to pick a secondary faction, which will probably be the Majesty of Canopas. Although it'll suck starting from scratch again, at least we will have bigger mechs, so we'll be able to play at higher difficulty missions, which means more reputation each time. So, yeah, with all of that out of the way, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, then hit that follow button. You'll get notifications every single time that we go live, or better yet, check down below. You'll notice of urban mechs, much like the ones on my t-shirt. They take you various places in our community, including the YouTube channel, where I sometimes put up VODs of this thing, as well as our Discord, where you can chat, find out more about what it is we do around here, and participate in the channel. And I will see you all in the next episode.